But that's okay, because it's time to introduce these lovely ladies that are sitting across from me. I'm so happy they're here. They didn't even want to come on. I begged them. I begged them to come on.
That's how it happened.
Yeah.
Guys, tonight my guests are Miss Mandy Rozier and, of course, Miss Hannah Estabrook. These two ladies are amazing. I'm going to tell you a little bit about them that I know, probably not enough, because, it's just the way it is. Mandy is a talented writer and videographer. You should see some of her stuff. You should hire her to do some of that stuff. Mother and, of course, the co-host of the stream on Rainwater Studios every Wednesday night on Facebook. That's where I met her, and never we shall ever part. You can find it on YouTube and Facebook on Wednesday nights starting at 8 o'clock, and we're going to talk more about that later. Also, Miss Hannah Estabrook. I said it there. It's Estabrook.
Estabrook.
Yeah, there you go.
I didn't write it. I wrote it right except for missing an R somewhere. But anyway.
That's all right.
Estabrook. Miss Hannah Estabrook is a very well-organized individual that is also the executive director of the Brown County Playhouse in Nashville, Indiana. And as a side hustle, she runs the lights for us on Wednesday nights during the stream that I aforementioned at Rainwater Studios. I'm proud to work with these young ladies at Rainwater Studios, but I'm more proud to call them my friends.
Oh my God.
Now let's get to know them better. What's your sign? No, I'm just kidding.
I love talking about that.
Oh, of course you do. Of course you do. Okay, I'm gonna take these off now. I think the sound's good. If anybody doesn't like the sound, then let me know and I'll turn them up or whatever, or me down or whatever. Let's see who's on. Hello by Sandy Hamlin. That's my mother, of course.
Hi, Mom.
Jeremiah was watching.
Oh, Jeremiah's watching.
So
Oh, cool.
I called him out, and then he didn't respond. And
That's terrible, Jeremiah.
Yeah, either left or is lurking.
Yeah, they do that.
Yeah.
Keenan Rainwater, of
Vanna
course.
Whites.
Keenan Rainwater. What's that say?
Vanna Whites.
Somehow,
Vannas,
even though
I
he's
get
at
it.
Cedar Point with his daughter.
Aww.
Hang out with Ellie.
Oh, well, I'm sure that's fun. Cedar Point. I haven't been there in about ever. Have I ever been? I don't know. Well, you would know.
I've never been.
I've been to Six Flags in Texas. I've been to Kings Island. I don't think I've ever been to Cedar Point.
We should go.
I don't think I'm allowed to ride the rides. That whole thing about staying next to children, that's a bad deal.
I'm barely tall enough to ride the rides. And I went there one time. It was back for like a church mission trip. And it was really fun. But yeah, I had to ride all the rides with like young kids that were like really terrified.
Like the
and,
dragon, like the little roller coasters.
Well, we did do some of that, but then also I was like I convinced everybody to go on all the big rides too. And I
See, if we went, you're too short, I'm too big, so we just have to sit and cheer Mandy on.
yeah, we're like, go, Mandy!
Go.
Riding by myself is what I have to do anyway.
Yeah. We could
so
live
sad.
vicariously through your excitement.
No, I just want somebody to go with me.
Well, Keenan seems like he'd be into that.
He's there.
Already there.
Well, I mean, at a different time. I'm sure he'll go again. He's kind of a kid at heart. But yeah, Cedar Point. They have coney dog, or they have corn dogs.
I've
I'm
never
sure.
been.
I ate a corn dog yesterday.
You had a corn dog yesterday? I love corn dogs. Shouldn't eat them. They're terrible for us. But that's okay. Anyway, so we're going to get to know a little bit more about you. You can see they brought their own drink mixes tonight, and they brought some very close to being expired limes. But that's okay.
Yeah,
They're flavored
brave
well, I
enough
think.
I haven't tried it yet.
They say as they start to decay, that's when they get the most potent. So
Do you wanna-
maybe they're more limey than normal.
Do you want to go for
You
it?
want limey, not slimy.
I'm brave.
Tequila. In Crown Royal glasses. It's kind of a messed up thing, but
Oh, they're not that bad.
It's not. It's lime.
They're sour.
it's like, see what I'm saying? They get stronger as they
Yeah.
before they go bad.
Oh, it's not great.
It's not great. It's not great, but it's okay.
Pungent.
So Mandy, let's start with you.
I
So
told you.
where you need a second? She might need a second.
I need to.
Okay, Hannah, where are you originally from?
Well, I was born on the west side of Indianapolis, and I grew up there until I was in 5th grade, and then we moved to Carmel. So everybody was...
It'd been way cooler if you had been born on the west side of Chicago.
Oh, man, yeah.
But
Yep.
anyway,
Or-
west side of Indianapolis is fine.
It was cool. Church was canceled on Sundays that there was a race because we lived so close to the racetrack. And moving to Carmel was cool. It was just a little bit of a change. I was
Go ahead, keep talking.
happy to I played the cello, and so I was happy to go to a school that had a really nice performing arts program, and that was really awesome. And then I graduated from there in 2015, and I went to IU, and then I've been down in Southern Indiana since then.
See, and this is what I'm talking about because, and I'm being 100% serious here. You know, I didn't know really any of that about you, and if you look at us on paper, we wouldn't get along.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you know, liberal arts, you went to
Yes.
IU, blah
Yes.
blah blah, and I always try to. I can get along with anybody, even if we have different opinions about stuff. But that's a perfect example because on paper we wouldn't like each other, and you're like the coolest little dude I know. And I say that because I'm married, so every woman's like a dude. Okay, but but don't take offense to that.
No, it's okay.
Okay,
I actually, my heart like fluttered for a second. I was like, oh, I'm a cool little dude.
you're a cool little dude. She's my buddy. But yes, and that's what I love about that because I always try to tell people. Everybody's like, well, you need to know if you like somebody, get to know them. No, you don't. Meet them, talk to them, see if you like them, and then get to know them and go, wow, I didn't even think I'd like a person like you, and you'll actually be better off for it.
Do you know anything about like the personality tests with like the like INTP or EN? What like they have the different.
I don't do abbreviations real well.
They have this one, and the last one is the flip between perceiving and judging, and mine is the perceiving side. I feel like you'd be the same, you know, because
Probably.
like you have to like meet people to actually get to know them. You're not
Yeah.
going to just judge them based off of.
Well, I have what they call the yellow lab syndrome. Is like I think everybody's perfect until I meet them, until I get to know them. And then I see their faults because I'll give everybody a chance. Unless you're walking up to me and your first action is just to punch me, then other than that, I could probably get along with you at least enough to find out if I actually like you or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, like an old yellow lab. That's me. Just you know. Anyway, I don't lick people.
Okay.
I should make that apparent. I don't lick when I first meet them. I don't lick people. Okay,
Thank you for the distinction there. Yeah.
But anyway, well, that's really cool. So, when did you graduate from IU?
2019, and then I started working for the Playhouse
So,
like right after that. I was 21 when they hired me to do that job.
that's amazing. That is really, I mean, that's kind of amazing because I don't know all the people on the board, but I kind of know of some of them, and there's nothing wrong with it. But most of them are the older generation. Because they've been there a long time doing that a lot. And for that generation to give you the opportunity to take that job, that says a lot about your character, I think.
Thank you.
So you should hold that dear because most people in that situation, they wouldn't give a person your age that chance. And I think you breathe a lot of life into that place. So I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
You've done a great job.
Oh, Bob Curlin was my boss for a while, and we had a 50-year age difference exactly, and that was like, you know, but we still got along, and everything worked.
And that
out.
says a lot about you because when you get along with older people, it means you're patient, you're open to ideas, and you don't want to be an ass to old people.
You can say that about old people that get along with young people.
Oh, 100%. That's what I'm saying. Well, a lot of times older people can look at people like, oh, she's like my granddaughter. She's like my grandson. So they have that instinctive nature of wanting to care about more, probably in a bad situation, more wanting to care about you and teach you instead of just dealing with you as an equal. That can be the same, the edge of the double-bladed sword. But I think for most things, when you come out and you show how responsible, organized you are, I mean, you can't help but start to respect you, pretty quick. I know I did. So,
That's very
but
sweet.
So Mandy, same question. Where are you originally from?
The east side of Indianapolis.
Holy crap! You guys live right across from each other.
Oh, just wait, it gets better.
Really?
Well, no, I don't. That's
That's
probably
where your family's from.
my aunt and my grandparents lived in Carmel briefly.
Okay.
But
I worked a lot in Carmel.
yeah,
We're like sisters.
yeah, my aunt's still up there.
The culture.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I'm
I
not
didn't
gonna say that on the internet.
I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead. I'll just drink.
Hey,
No, that's it.
People
I
can be
graduated from Warren Central.
Warren Central, huh?
Nope.
Did you go to college? You
I went
didn't
to IU for like half a year. That was it.
I would not have expected. I thought you went to college. You're so smart.
Everybody thinks that. I didn't
Yeah.
do that. I went and did Disney's college program, and then I stayed.
That's right. You worked at Disney.
I did.
Which one?
Disney World in Orlando.
The real one. Let's be
well,
honest.
no, Disneyland was the first one,
Yeah,
so
but
that's
they're
like
kind of that's all political correct land over there now.
that's the only theme park that Walt ever actually touched.
Yeah,
He
The
was
one in-
dead before Disney World opened.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But was he that special? I don't know. I never met him. Seemed like a cool guy. But so your experience at Walt Disney World was pretty crazy. I know you've told me a few things about it, and we don't want to get sued. They have
Right,
they have a big
one-
rich,
it was
They
all
do.
perfect.
and they're listening, because I have
everything
Disney
was
Plus
perfect.
on my Roku.
Everything
Hey,
was
Jeff.
always good all of the time, and sprinkled in pixie dust.
That I actually believe. Like your check would come like half glittered and stuff, you know.
You open it, you're just
Little
like,
princesses on it and shit. Oh my god. But anyway, so how did you get to Brown County, Indiana?
Let's see. I worked for Disney for a while, and then I got married, and we moved back up here, up to Indiana, to be closer to my family. And then I had my son, and then we were like, "Rah, Indiana," and we moved back to Florida, and we're there for, I guess, 5 years. And then when my husband and I separated, I came home. And I bounced around for a while until I ended up in Brown County, just because I just wanted to live somewhere pretty and work from home.
Yeah,
So,
and that's your job is very interesting to me, and you've explained it to me a couple times, but my unintelligent brain just didn't get all of it. So you're a writer, but explain exactly what you write and how you write, because I think it's pretty cool.
yeah,
So.
I mean, I'm a freelance writer, so I'm an independent contractor. Yeah. And I work for a couple companies that are kind of the intermediaries. They go get the big campaigns, and they just offer me the assignments, like with the title and the description and the word count, and just take what I want, and
Wow.
that's my job.
So that's, I mean, you gotta be pretty, like, you have to come up with a lot of stuff, like
Fast.
Yeah, fast.
You have to be fast.
Yeah.
Yep.
Open-minded, not really care about what you're writing about, but yet, you know, you can be completely like, I hate this product, but I'm going to do a great job writing about it,
Yeah.
which is kind of weird. Probably puts you in a couple weird situations from time to time.
Sometimes I've done some weird things,
But you're a subcontractor, right?
but yeah.
Yeah. See, so I was a subcontractor most of my life. So, and it's funny how I guess that's why, to me, being a guy who writes about 16 words a minute, to sit down and write is a pain. Like literally, it ails me. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I even have my phone and my computer hooked up so I can go to OneNote on my phone and use my voice recorder and then record it on there, and then it syncs it to the thing, and then all of a sudden the words appear on the computer, and it's like, oh, it's so much better for me. Plus, she knows how to spell better than I do, so it helps. But as far as being a subcontractor, I mean, that's what I think I get most about it, because it's like there's nothing better than to be able to pick and choose your work, as long as you know there's more work coming.
Yeah, that's the game.
It's scary when it's not, you know. But
yeah. And it's always like that. It's always a roller coaster.
Have you?
Always the months where there's
yes,
nothing.
of
And you're
course.
Like, it's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's not fine. I'm gonna die. And then all the work comes in, and then you can't even breathe because there's so much at once.
Yeah. So is there anything
Yeah.
people might recognize that you've done, like as far as like some big publications or anything?
I mean, I don't usually get a byline because I do a lot of, like product descriptions and like you go to a homepage first, it doesn't tell you who wrote that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. But I worked a lot for like Land's End, Verizon, T-Mobile, like
Nice.
companies, like big companies that
Yeah.
people know, but it's not like it's not fancy stuff.
Well, no, I get it, but I mean, if I read a catalog and says these khaki jeans will fit you like a mongoose in a hailstorm,
It's Mandy.
was me.
that was you. I mean, that's awesome.
That's
So,
actually her signature line. It's Mom Goose in a Hailstorm.
Mom Goose in a hailstorm.
Anytime
Yeah.
you see that was me.
Yeah, I love marsupials. Anyway, I don't know if they're actually marsupials. Now that I said that, they're not. That's a kangaroo. Anyway,
I don't even know what a mongoose is.
a mongoose? It's like a mongoose is kind of like a Wolverine
Like a
kind of
mink?
animal. Yeah, like a mink, Wolverine-ish. That's a mongoose. They're known. You know what a ferret looks like, right? Okay, they're like a big fat ferret. And no offense, mongooses out there, but they're known as snake killers. Like they're the ones that fight cobras and stuff. You see them do that, and they'll kill a cobra.
That's handy.
I
Yeah.
bet they're related to the honey badger.
And welcome back to Eric Hamlet's National Wild Geographic. Anyway,
Bear Grylls, and we're going.
I had a ferret once, so I know a lot about it.
Did it smell bad?
Yes. Yeah, they do have an
It
odor.
can't smell good.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest with you. They're like a cat. If you leave a cat, like let a cat go in and out, and it's eating dead stuff, and they start to stink. But if you wash it, and ferrets have stink glands, but you can have those removed, and they are literally like a cat after that. You wash them like you want. They are thieves. They're known to be thieves.
Funny.
They will steal everything. We would lift couch cushions and just find like chips and stuff you might have dropped, you didn't even realize it. Chips, dice, board game pieces, any like cologne off your dresser. They'll steal it and they'll run around the house and stuff it somewhere.
That's so funny.
Every time I'd lose anything, I'd have to go look under the couch cushions, and normally I'd find it. So.
What was your ferret's name?
Oh my God, Meanie. Wow, I can't believe I remember that. Meanie, yeah. I think I was. So we lived in the big house, and so I call it the big house. It wasn't a big house, but. I might have been 6, 7, 4, 15, 16, something like that. Yeah, it was fun. I actually would love to have another one, but my wife ixnayed that. So
Yeah.
But they can. This one bit a lot. They have really sharp teeth, and that's so we called him Meanie. But he would fight the dogs and stuff like that. But he's only he's like that long. But yeah, he was a fun little guy. Anyway, how did we get on marsupials? Marsupials have pouches. So you have platypuses and kangaroos. Those are the only two marsupials.
Flying squirrels, sugar gliders.
Sugar gliders have pouches?
They're marsupials.
That's where they keep the jet fuel.
Yes.
Oh, well, makes sense now.
They just stuck it right in there. We used to have 2 of them, and we have a big landing at our house, and my sister used to put them on top, and they would literally fly down off, and it was really scary.
Usually you land on a landing.
Correct.
But they fly off of that. So that'd be more like a perch.
Land on top of the couch. Yeah.
I get it. I know where you're going with.
My cat slid down that, it's like a flat wood beam that goes straight down. And my cat was up there, and I said, "You get down." And she panicked and almost jumped. And I was like, "No, don't jump." And so she slid along the handrail, all the way down. Her poor little pads her feet. It was making a noise. I'm like, "Oh, you poor thing."
Like a little kid with really short shorts on going down.
Skidding down a metal slide. Yeah, pretty much.
The whole time thinking, why do I live here? So we covered a couple of these questions already. One about marsupials, especially. Okay, so we all work together at Rainwater Studios, and it is literally. I thought of this the other day, and I'm going to use it. Ready?
Okay.
Lights, camera, action.
Oh, he's dancing.
Yeah, well, it's the show. I got to dance a little bit. Usually there's business gravy involved, but tonight, just you.
You see, well, we may have brought something for you.
Oh, God, no.
We have a prop bag.
A prop bag. They brought me biscuits and gravy, guys. Come on, that's freaking awesome. If I open this, it'll look like me in a bathing suit. Busted can of biscuits.
Now, though.
Yeah, we need a really good dance.
Technically, by the bylaws, it has to be cooked.
Nope.
We didn't read that in our contract.
I wasn't even no contract.
That was not part of.
Okay, well, maybe here in a little bit, if I have to get up for some reason, I will adorn my sacred moves and show you what I got.
Okay.
But we'll see. I don't know. I don't know if you're ready for it. Are you ready for it? Let me know in the comments if you're ready for it.
Well,
we got Billy from Michigan watching. We got some people from Morgantown and almost Shelbyville and Brown County. We got people all over the place. Well, thank you guys for joining us. Hope you've liked the conversation so far, even though it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But that's okay.
Mondays.
That's what we do. Anyway, I was getting to, before you brought that out, Rainwater Studios. Hannah comes over, and like I said, her little side hustle. She runs the lights for us there. And if you haven't seen Rainwater Studios, you guys have to go and like the page. And even better, if you would become a...
Is it a mini sombrero? Okay,
yeah,
yes.
well, she
Perfect.
is drinking tequila, so it's going to be hard to get through.
That's the goal.
What was I saying? Lights. She does lights. And if you guys haven't liked the page, and there's actually a Patreons page, and it really is it Patreon or Patreon?
Patreon.
It's a Patreon
Site,
page.
yeah.
What is it?
Patreon.
Yeah, but say the name of it. Rainwater Studios.
Oh, patreon.com/Rainwater Studios.
There you go. I couldn't remember if I needed to say the Brown
I've said it
County
3
thing.
times.
There's like
Patreon.
Patreon page. Anyway, they have tiers from $5 to like $75, and the more you give, the more you get, and you actually get behind the access behind the scenes. We do a sound check stream where you get to see people, behind the scenes working and getting stuff. Doing what we need to do, and then after the stream at 8:00, it starts at 8:00, just like this show. It's where I got the idea, but don't tell Keenan, he'll want money. After the show, we do what they call the Boundary Waters, and that's where any artists that come that night, we will have them get together, and they'll either just do some songs individually again, or they may do a collaboration, and then we've had some pretty awesome collaborations. But during the Rainwater Studios, the stream, very important, Hannah comes over and does the lights for us. It's all an iPad, very professional lighting system for where it is. It's kind of amazing, and most people are shocked when they get there and see what we can do. But of course, Miss Mandy Rozier, I don't know what she's doing over there. She better stop. She of course does the camera work, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, if you think this podcast has amazing camera look, watch this.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I've been working
That's
at it.
amazing.
Thank you. I call that the elevated shot.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, down there we have, technically 4 cameras now, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you have a hostess with the mostest camera right there on Mandy's desk, and then we have 3 other cameras that go into the studio part where the entertainment's actually at. And she fades in between shots, and she brings up these amazing shots, and with the lighting and everything, it's really the most professional stream I've ever really seen when it comes to music and not being a huge big budget thing. But hopefully that'll change, and we'll get a really big sponsor one of these days, and maybe we'll bring the stream to your town. Who knows what we're gonna do, right?
Right.
But that's how I met these lovely ladies, and I'm very honored to be able to hang out with them on Wednesday nights. It's really fun, and we kind of keep each other sane, and because it can be very hectic. Especially if anybody knows you're dealing with artists. I am one, so I can say this. It's kind of like, being black. You can tell black jokes. I don't know if you guys knew that, but you can. And my 23andMe said I'm 1% African, so later... I'm just kidding.
Oh, my goodness.
I'll tell you another reason. I'll tell you another reason why I can do that here later. But anyway. So, hi, Dave. You said hi, Dave. Dave said hi. Dave said hi to you. Now I know what's going on.
Yeah.
See?
You're caught up.
I sometimes have to read beyond what I see. But anyway, that's where I met them. And when I started down there, it was... we've come leaps and bounds just from then.
Mm-hmm.
That's how... but going back 3 years ago when you guys started, did you ever think it was ever going to become something, any shape that it is now? Honestly?
I don't know. No, not where it is now. I wasn't sure what was going to happen.
Well, it kind of started out with him just kind of recording his band practice and like his own little stuff.
That was before me.
Yeah.
So by the time I was there, he was already running a Wednesday night stream.
Yeah.
That was the first thing that he invited me to.
Yeah. That's how he did it.
And I was like, no, I have kids.
He's like, I got this
No,
camera,
I had to
this
hit on
joystick. And that got her.
I had to call him up. But
Oh.
yeah.
Well, that's nothing wrong with that. It's modern day women. They can ask guys out or work for them, whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
I asked how I could get a hold of one of his CDs, and he was like, come down on Wednesday night. I was like, I can't. I have children. I can't do things on Wednesday night.
Now you do every Wednesday.
Yeah, no. Well,
Well,
they come with me sometimes.
Yes, they do, and they're fun little kids. And the stream is it's kind of taken on a life of its own, I think. I'm not saying it's gotten better since I started, but what I'm saying is that I think the talent level has jumped.
Mm-hmm.
That not just in front of the cameras though, but behind the cameras. What you guys put together is really spectacular. I love to be a part of it, and I like to say some of that's me, but honestly, a monkey can run the board. It's not that hard. Taylor did it.
Oh.
I had to. Sorry. He's not watching, so I can say what I want. No, Taylor Hernley. If you guys don't know him, he's amazing. You should check him out. Great. That looks so good on camera.
She pulled them out earlier at the house, and I was like, "Yeah, those are good. Those are it."
Yeah,
Rainbow.
those are the ones.
You're really making the bronies shudder right now. Sorry.
Well, it
cheers.
works out perfectly because I just started watching The Boys. Have you seen that show? It's what is it on? I think it's on HBO. No, HBO or Amazon Prime. I don't remember which one it's on. But it's about superheroes, and some of them wear masks. So I'm like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh Lord.
Yes, I almost.
Oh my God. Speaking of superheroes, with the glasses on. Huh?
Yeah, with the glasses on.
That's cool.
This is the only way I can see.
This reminds me. I didn't say it. I didn't say it in the beginning. She did not earn those, honey. She did not earn those beads.
If you're just now tuning in, you missed the segment where we're giving out
Earn the
each
beads.
other's beads.
I was outside. This is a great part from. Oh, me too. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, nice. I did earn
your
mine.
ear just like that.
This is the part I should have reminded you earlier. See, I always forget. Guys, make sure you go down to the bottom of the page, whatever you're watching on. There should be a comment section. Make sure you're making some comments, but also
No one knows what's happening.
I know. There's a share button. Make sure you go and share this to your regular Facebook page so you got people know what's watching and what's happening. And if they tune in now, they're gonna be like, what rap group is he interviewing right now? So yo, Spidey Cat. The new album's gonna drop when? You got allergies?
No, that was my Spidey noise.
I know. This is like chew. Pork. Here's a tissue. Lord.
I am like no, I was gonna I don't know, but you know, you sneeze and then the webs come out that way.
Oh my God.
That's a whole new telling.
That's Spider-Man.
Oh, look, my freaking hero's watching. Oh, I'm so honored. Dakota Curtis. Dakota Curtis is
I'm so
watching.
happy you're
Look,
seeing me like this.
I'm fanboying a little bit. I love Dakota Curtis, guys. If you don't know Dakota Curtis, look him up online. Phenomenal songwriter and performer. I love that guy. And looks like a serial killer. I'm not gonna lie, but still, it's just the glasses.
It's just the glasses.
It's just the glasses.
Were you
I was there.
okay?
Yeah, I was there for that conversation. Yes. Which
I was like, oh my God, if you were not there.
Yeah, he took it very well. He wears older style glasses, and it's kind of the same glasses that they wore in the movie when they did the whole. What movie was it? I just said it.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer
glasses. Yeah.
Glasses. But you know what? He makes them look good. That's the difference. So, but thank you, Dakota, for watching. And yes, this is my new favorite rap group too. So, oh my goodness, don't do that.
Okay.
As soon as you do that, you're a cultural appropriation.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my. Well, this thing is really hot, so hold on.
No, it's not. It might be bringing heat to your face, but it's not hot. I'm just gonna say.
It made my glasses fog up.
I seen that though.
Am I sweaty?
You've got like
I think it's just
red
warm in
lines
here.
from the
Oh, that's
glasses
good,
being
that's
pushed
good.
against your face.
There.
Anyway, I have no idea where we were at now.
I know
I
that
don't
was
know.
the goal.
That's the goal, yes, to derail the conversation.
Well, you derailed. Oh, we were talking about Rainwater Studios. But anyway, see how good I am? I got right back onto it. So, no, I'm not doing that.
It's really small.
Yeah, I was just saying, it looks like it should be for a 3-year-old, and it looks like it is for a 3-year-old.
It really
So,
fit my head. But
yeah, we'll put it on
Here.
this Grammy. There we go.
Do you want to be Pirate Stitch? You do. I think you do. Oh my God, you have no idea what I have in the bag.
I don't know. She
The
just
funny
threw stuff
thing is,
in
I
there.
actually know what Stitch is.
Yeah.
yeah. Walt Disney World. Wonder if she got that.
Yeah, that one's Stitch.
I don't know if it'll even fit my head. Does he have earrings?
When he's a pirate, yes.
Well, he's a pirate. Okay.
When Stitch is a pirate,
Yeah.
he wears earrings.
I used to work at Pirates of the Caribbean.
Terminators.
That looks good. Especially when they're slicked back.
It feels.
It's like you're on your bike.
Yeah. Is it right? What's up?
That looks good. See, now we look like a rap group.
We do look like a rap group now. A very mentally ill rap
Oh,
group.
it might not work with your glasses.
I just took them off.
Oh, okay.
These are incredibly uncomfortable, though. But I feel like myself.
This
like
almost this almost feels like an Indian headdress, though.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, now I really feel like myself. Where'd that knife go?
No, put it down.
Okay.
Put it down. We don't need any injuries. Okay, well.
All right, sorry. We can get, if you want to talk about serious stuff.
Why? It's not going to happen. I can tell right now. I'm wearing freaking Stitch ears.
No, we wanted to talk about serious stuff.
Yeah, no, we don't want to do that. So, anyway. But Rainwater Studios, you guys should definitely check it out. We have a great time on there. Absolutely fantastic songwriters and performers. And we just did we've done one before. Let me grab out my little baggy bag here. I keep them down here. These are collector's items now.
Oh, yep. I know what it is. I know it's in the bag.
I didn't get the one. Well, I did get one, but I don't know where it's at. Okay, I can't do that. Sorry. That's fun. That's fun. I feel stupid. But anyway. Oh, no. Makeup, hair.
Oh.
There we go. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Sally.
The ears,
Then what would Sally do? My hair lady.
Oh, yes. You have to advertise the hair.
Appreciate it. Anyway, over the winter, we put together this little thing. Best of the stream mixtape right there. You see the snow on the ground and all that. But when this came out, we did a event at the Playhouse and had all the artists, but one wasn't able to show. And we all did 3 songs apiece and like a Riders Around thing, and it turned out very well. The album's amazing. It's got some great songs on it. One of my songs, of course, picked Brown County Stone. Make sure you figure out where we can get that. I wish we could. He's going to release them eventually, right? Other than just these.
Electronically.
I think he said once all the year gets done, he's going to put them out. But we're going to have to figure it out. But hopefully you guys will be able to get to it eventually. But the nicest thing is we just did the second one, the Best of the Spring mixtape for 2021, and we just had that show 2 weeks ago at the Playhouse in Brown County.
It was awesome.
Right?
Yeah. And the cutoff for the next one's August 11th. We're almost to the viewing.
I know.
For that.
Isn't that crazy? It's going by so fast. So how we do it is we have all these artists in, and once we all try to listen to all their songs, and we pick the best one from each person that comes in and plays. And then they have a viewing party out at the studio, and they have patrons. Another reason why you should join. They get invited, and they have chili supper and do all kinds of stuff. Bonfire, but then they show all the videos from the streams of all the artists, the songs that were kind of like handpicked of that artist for the next album, and then the viewing party gets to vote, and the studio puts it together, and boom, you have a best of stream album. And so you can be a part of it, making an album by becoming a patron and coming out to one of those viewing parties. And like she said, the next one's coming up soon. So $5 a month gets you in the door, guys. It's all it takes to get you in this crazy door. And then you can have a hand in making a CD. And I'm on this one. And I've got a few left. They're only $35 a piece. Because, they're not. They're I think $15 a piece. But anyway.
I was going to say, they're not that much.
No. Well, they are if I want extra money.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I have to do my own plug. See, whoosh, there we go. And, of course, the album Ashes is available online. Don't forget it. Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, many other places. We can even use our music as a 15-second background for your TikTok videos for all you youngsters out there. Or if you want to look and act cool like a guy wearing beads, get on TikTok and you can use our songs as a background.
I'm going to make a TikTok with one of your songs on it.
You should. It's fun.
I'm going to.
I karaoke. Well, I didn't really karaoke. I lip synced one of his songs and sent him a video of it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Then I tried to learn to play it, and it was not
TikTok
as easy as
is
lip syncing.
so unfiltered right now. It hasn't been
It's kinda
taken
crazy.
over by the
Yeah.
sensory, because they all social media eventually goes to that. Like, it starts off as fun, and then the other people get a hold of it. And
Of
they
course.
take,
Of course.
TikTok is in that stage right now where it's like just wild now. Like, people are going crazy.
And the weirdest thing about TikTok is you're just not like a captive of what's on it. The more you look, you can look up things you're interested in about, and the more you watch it and like those videos, the more of those you'll actually see. It's an algorithm. It's there to keep you watching, to suck you in, so that your next thing you know, you turn around and you've been on your phone for 12 hours and you've seen 16 ads
Everything
and they've
works
made
like
money.
that.
Of course.
Do you know what's really fascinating is to steal someone else's phone or look at their Netflix account, and then you know who that person really is. Because Keenan's Facebook does not look like my Facebook, even though we have some 300 friends in common.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah.
And his Netflix, it's not my Netflix.
Yeah.
Even though it is my Netflix, but
Yeah,
it's like
tells you what to
yeah,
watch.
you get on there and it's like, you would like to watch serial killers and murder, and it's like, no, I don't. You go to mine and it's like, you want puppies and sunshine.
Who would have guessed?
Yeah,
I was
my
gonna say.
Facebook
So
feed
what's
is entirely
that's a good. I need to put that on my
baby
question.
animals, and jokes about parenting. That's that's pretty much all that shows up on my Facebook.
That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I should ask people, what's your go-to kind of Netflix show, series, or movie? Like that'd give people a good idea of what people are really like.
It used to be The Office, but then they took The Office off Netflix.
You watch Community?
No, I should. Everybody tells me
you
I
have
should.
to watch Community.
I
Okay,
tried and
I
I
will.
couldn't get into it.
It's I wouldn't even call it a slow burn. It's humor that is directed towards the asshole in people. So
Yeah.
it's like, because the main character, he's such a conniving ass, but at the same time he has a heart. So it's kind of selfishness versus giving and lightheartedness. So, and he smashes that perfectly with his wit. And I didn't think I'd like it either, because I'm not a real. I hate to admit this. I'm kind of a sitcom laugh track show. I kind of like that. And then when The Office came out, it had no laugh track. And then Community, no laugh. So it was like, I was like, I don't like that. That's English humor, which I do like some of it, but I grew up watching Benny Hill. Probably don't even know who that is. And it's the most ridiculously stupid show. It's all about, just totally being terrible to women and all kinds of stuff. But it's like he just does these little films, little skits, and it's like, I don't know, 10 or 50 of them all put together. Mm-hmm. Terrible. Some of them don't have any sound. It's all just they're running around really fast. If you know what Benny Hill is, just comment, yeah, Benny Hill. Wow, I can see why you like these girls. Oh, that was sweet, Mom. They're very nice. Oh, you guys are the best. Is that Dakota?
Yeah.
Oh, he's freaking awesome.
I know.
What a great guy.
I hope he's still watching.
I know,
hope so
me too.
Stay on forever, Dakota.
Right.
Tune in every Wednesday
We love
and every
you.
Monday. We own you. Sorry.
Sorry, Dakota.
would've
should
gone
see
over
my
better if we
Netflix.
said it.
Whatever. I said we.
I've been my entire TikTok For You page right now, because of it, the algorithm is all about Marvel, because I've been watching all of the Marvel movies, and so it's all like, it's weird.
Nerd alert.
It's bad.
I like Marvel too. I'm kind of a nerd. I do the whole Star
or
Wars.
Star Trek?
Star Wars.
Yeah,
for
me
sure.
too.
Yeah.
Although I will say I like the new Star Trek with Chris Pine a lot better than the old. But they're made by the same people. Star Wars, Star Trek.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
No,
Yeah.
they're not.
Not Star Trek, but yeah.
J.J.
Marvel-
Abrams did the last Star Trek and the last Star Wars.
movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Oh, people. I'm sorry. I was like, Disney bought
Oh,
Star
no,
Wars.
not
Disney
yeah.
didn't buy. I would have known.
No. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, she still has stock.
They own
Don't
Disney.
actually.
You spent it all on hair care and fancy dresses.
Yeah.
When you were down at Disney.
Yeah.
She's got 12 princess dresses. You guys wait till you see them.
I'm too tall.
She
to be
brought
a
6 of them
princess.
tonight.
What? Fact, you have to be between 5'6" and 5'7.5.
That's height shaming.
That is, yeah. That's
What were you? Did
discrimination.
you have to be
Because
goofy?
They have to wear the same. No, I think I might be too tall for that. I could have been a
What?
villain, but they don't cast for villains as often.
What assholes? I'm
You
done with
actually
Disney.
low key would have made a really good Maleficent.
Yes, I know. I've heard that so many
Bless
times,
you.
and they never were hiring for her while I was working there. Because the villains, they do parades, but they don't do meet and greets and stuff.
Isn't that the one that?
Scares
Yeah.
kids.
Isn't that the one
Princesses are out all the
Anna
time.
Jolie or whatever her name
Yeah,
is?
Angelina Jolie.
Not a huge. I never watched that. I don't think.
I would
Go figure.
have fun. I would have loved to be
I watched The
a villain
Huntsman.
because then you don't have to be nice to them anymore. Then you get paid
To be honest.
to be rude. Yeah, to be honest to these people. Yeah. It would
So
have
you
been
like
amazing.
Mickey, you little brat?
It would have been amazing.
That would have actually made the job fun.
I went to an audition once, and it's quite the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could imagine if you're going to an audition for a Disney princess, every girl's gonna look kind of the same. You know, I mean, especially since they have height requirements
I mean,
and
the
weight,
ones that
probably
get
weight
everybody,
requirements.
the auditions drawing everybody because we're all just like, well, why not? Let's go do this thing.
Yeah,
go with
but
all
still,
of your friends, and you're all 19, and
yeah. I have a friend that's an actor, and he said it's kind of funny what you get, like your typecast. He said you show up and it's like 19 or 20 people, and they all dressed a little bit like you, wear the hair kind of like you. He said because you know what role you're going for, so they all kind of. And he said you walk in and it's like there's like 20 of me here, and he's like it's the worst feeling in the world because you do not feel like an individual anymore because you know there's so many more people out there just like you. And he said it's kind of soul crushing. That's what he said. So
I never got that far. I got to I was in like the room with like 100 people. I never made it past that room.
Yeah.
They narrow it down and narrow it down and narrow. I had a friend who was a princess, and I had a friend who was almost a princess, but she had a mole, and they were like, get it removed. And
What?
I'll hire you.
Heaven
And
forbid.
she's like, I know.
put thumbs down in your comments if you think that's crap from Disney.
Princesses have moles. You kidding?
But here's the thing: is the girl goes and she sees Belle in the morning, and then she goes and she sees Belle in the evening, and it's the
One of
same.
them has a mole, one
It's
don't.
the same woman. It has to be
Yeah,
the exact same woman.
yeah, it's crazy.
And if it's not, it ruins the magic.
Which is one reason why we've kind of ruined children, in my opinion, because we've hyper sexualized women in child form,
Yes.
which is terrible because now you can't be a princess if you're overweight. You can't be a princess if you have a mole. That's horseshit. You can be a princess. God, I'm glad I don't have a daughter, man, because if she was going through this and crying about it, I'd be so pissed. But yeah, I mean that's one reason. I mean, and it happens for men too. I mean, you have the Chris Hemsworth and all that. Well, yeah, I couldn't play Thor. You know what I mean? Unless they had a lot of CGI and a really big green suit. Like, are you Hawk? No, it's just a suit. I'm Thor later.
Oh man.
But you know, it's the same thing. We like, I don't know. No one, no. It's never going to be a perfect world where we all feel like we all fit in and all that. I'm never going to be that, and I don't expect to be that because I like differences, but they whitewash not just racely, you know, in a race way, but they do whitewash the stereotypical beliefs system that makes everybody need to be the same. And I'm like when that little which one is the little black princess that came out?
Tiana.
See, I would not have known that. I know a girl named Tia. Shout out to Tia. She's not watching, but like when she came out, I was like, finally, and I think that was big for them. But I mean, it's only 30 years too late. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So and now, of course, now they have to, and then it's almost pandering. Now they have an Asian girl who's a ninja and a princess or whatever, you know, or samurai.
Marvel, what they've done.
Well,
exactly with like
in game, you might as well just had a whole section like brought to you by Women's Shampoo.
Let me talk about that real quick. I have a lot of feelings about that entire and Captain Marvel. That movie was so rushed and so done in such a way where they were like, we just need to introduce this character and she's gonna be the most powerful Avenger and we're just gonna get it out there and she's gonna be arrogant and she's gonna have all this powder. So of course everybody hated her.
Yeah.
So like she's not like.
I didn't hate her, but I mean,
well, a lot of people have. I don't like the movie.
I think
5 minutes into
I grew up with a man as Captain Marvel, so it was kind of like, oh, here we go again. They've changed something, but
yeah. And then like
if you don't watch Marvel shows, we're sorry.
Yeah, sorry, spoilers. Leave if you don't leave.
Don't leave.
Endgame.
Mute us for 2 seconds till you see me do this.
That scene where all the like ladies swoop in, they're like, "We've got this." And,
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, that whole thing is such like as a woman that loves these movies and watches these movies and like I hated that whole.
It's pandering.
Thing. It was just checking a box. It's just going, okay, well we did that now. So
all right, so the 8-year-old, the 14-year-old group girls, we got that checked off.
Yes.
They're empowered.
Black Panther, great movie, way overhyped to the point, and I love that movie.
Yeah. I do too. I love the character.
It was me too, and it's really sad to watch it now, knowing that he's deceased because that's.
I know,
really sad.
And I think they're going to come out with another movie. So now I'm like,
he's fully CGI'd in that movie.
They're really doing that.
They're really doing it. Like they're
Holy
full
crap.
like Princess Leia in him in that movie.
Wow, that's going to be weird. So he's probably not going to have his mask off too much then, I would think.
Oh, probably not. No, he'll probably be Black Panther most of the time.
Yeah,
but good movie. I mean, but it was just kind of like I waited forever to watch it because I thought I'll wait because I don't want to watch it and like be mad about it, and I'm glad I did. But you know,
well. I'm not such a nerd that I can stand back and armchair quarterback every Marvel movie and tell you exactly why it's wrong. Because just like Walking Dead,
Great show.
I love it.
Yep.
And this is going to be the last season starting in August for the main show. Getting a little sad. Sorry. But anyway, it's changed. It's evolved because it's been on. This will be its 11th season. Of course, it's going to change and evolve. And I think it was very smart of them not to go the same way the comic books did or graphic novels, because if they had, everybody knew what was going to happen.
You'd stop watching.
Like I got into late. I didn't get into watching until like the 5th season, so I jumped back on Netflix and watched first season of 5. You know,
it's the best.
And I was hooked after like the first season. So of course, I'm the kind of guy. If I watch something from the beginning, I gotta watch the end, no matter how bad it gets. Like Z Nation, you ever seen that?
Mm-mm.
Don't. It's absolutely the worst zombie show ever made. And that's including some of the really bad zombie movies that were made, okay? It's terrible. But I'm like sitting here, 5th season, waiting for 6th season to come out. And I hate the show, but I'm the kind of person, I have to finish stuff like that. It's stupid. But is anybody else like that? I keep forgetting I have viewers. Some viewers.
6
If
of
you guys
them.
are like
I
that.
don't know who they are. I
Me
wish
too.
we could be like,
Well, I can
"Roll
check
call."
on them. Let's see.
It'll
Game
show
of
you?
Thrones was like that. Did you watch Game of Thrones?
I think I can.
It ended with like such a disappointing, abrupt BS ending.
Yeah, well, that was almost. I guess I can't.
Yeah, well, if he would have written the last book, maybe they wouldn't have had to make that shit.
Yeah.
It's true.
Well, that's
Did you
true.
read the books?
I suck.
You should read the books.
I'm kind of like.
You have them all. You should read the books.
I should.
Books are always better.
Yeah, and I didn't, and that's the
Always.
same things in that. I didn't start watching
Better.
that till like what was it, the 3rd season? I think I started, and then I went back because I was like, I've heard so much hype about it and so much crap about it. Oh, Colleen's awesome. Hope you're drinking. She driveway drinks. We're gonna go do a podcast at her driveway. She has a whole driveway drinking setup. So she has a blender in the garage, and they come out and sit in the driveway and,
Right on.
and drink. And
I want to do that
yeah,
podcast.
we should do it. Yeah, you should go, everybody should
I'll bring
come
my
over.
props.
We'll have a. She's in.
More props.
But
I'm bringing it.
I forgot. Oh, Walking Dead. But I'm glad it didn't go. But like, I went to the library and I saw Walking Dead novels, and I was like, oh, well, I'm gonna check out this whole Walking Dead thing. So I got the novel, and the one I got, it talked about how, spoiler alert, Negan gets his throat cut by Rick, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then I'm watching the show, and it didn't happen anyway like that, and I'm like, I'm glad. Now I'm actually kind of. I mean, it was kind of like that, but not like that. But I'm glad when shows do that. Kind of go off script or make new scripts when it comes to shows, because if you've already read the book, why would you want it to be exactly the same? And I know everybody's like, a book's better. Well, the books are better because you're creating the character's face. You're creating the emotion. You're creating the buildings in your head. Nothing's ever going to compete with your own imagination. So, cool. Just one time in the microphone with a really deep voice, tell them who you are.
I'm Batman. It didn't come out. My voice didn't work.
You know, it was like those me. You should have said, "I'm Batman. I'm Batgirl."
What does he say in the movie? Like, where is the? No.
He spits a lot when he says it.
He like does this thing with his mouth. And he goes,
Where's the Joker?
yeah. I can
I
do a
like
good
yours
Bane
better.
impression.
Oh God.
I was born in the dark.
I'm laughing because that was actually really good. I was like, in a dark room, I'd be like, Bane. So that was actually, it's impressive.
Hire me for all your voice acting needs.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that was, the Batman sucked, but the Bane was great.
Sorry, I almost said I'm Bruce Wayne. So there's that. That's why I panic. I go,
Do you take credit cards?
we've been trying to contact you about your car's extended warranty.
That almost came up. I hate those freaking calls. I'm like, at this point, every car in the nation has to have a freaking warranty. Oh my goodness. Anyway.
I know.
So do you guys have any like future plans in the next 4 to 5 years that like you have a vision board or nothing against anybody has a vision board. I don't mean to laugh.
Save Gotham.
Save Gotham, of course. That's what it is.
What if an entire wall of my house is vision board?
That's
and
awesome.
You just snorted at me.
No. I snorted at. I was I could respect the whole wall. It's like the little bitty 8x12 board that I'm like, you can't fix your dream on an 8x12 board.
I don't actually, because it wouldn't work. But I used to do shit like that.
Pinterest is endless. You can put anything on Pinterest.
And I do. I'll spend hours on there pinning things I'll never look at again.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And like I know it as I'm doing it. I'm like, I'm gonna change my life, and I'm gonna pick all the ways I'm gonna change my life. Save them all in this folder. I never.
How many people have a full Pinterest folder and hasn't done one thing about it? Don't forget. Snow cone machine. Yes, she actually has a snow cone machine that she won on Goodwill Trivia here on the show. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and it worked perfectly because I made drinks that night with it before the show. So
Cool.
it's great. Dude, I'm telling you right now, in the
does it
summer,
work?
it's real. It's like a kid's, almost like a kid's thing. It's just like, it looks like a little coffee machine, and the top of it has this round thing that looks like a cheese grater, and then you just put ice in it, and it's got a little push downer thing, and you put a cup underneath it, and it goes, and it just makes slushy. And I put in amaretto and cherry vodka.
I was about to say, can you put?
It's
make
basically
it
yes. It's
alcohol
like just you can eat with a spoon if you want to. It's fabulous.
Yummy.
Yeah,
I want to be part of this party.
yeah. So, I'm sure she'll invite you. Colleen, you got a couple more guests for driveway drinking when we do that. If you want to come,
I volunteer.
If you don't mind. Wow, been over an hour. Okay, so where do you plan to be in 5 years, Hannah?
Well, in 5 years, I will be 29, and I want to have a cool job, and I've thought about moving to Europe. Actually, weirdly enough, I really wish I could live abroad for like a little bit.
Huh.
But I'll probably be somewhere in the Midwest. I like the Midwest.
Like the Midwest vibe. See, I could see you like
do.
in Austin, Texas. You know,
Yeah, I've
something
never
like
been
that.
out there. I've never been out
Down
west
there.
before, or down there, or
Let's go
yeah.
to Texas. I have a friend there.
I love Texas. I lived there for 5 years when I was a kid, and then we went back when I was an adult and lived there for another 6-7 months doing a job. And I love Texas. I hate the humidity, but Indiana has humidity, so trust me, it's not that much different. If anybody says, "Oh, it's way worse," it's not that much worse. It's just hot and sticky when it's hot and sticky, just like here.
Yeah.
But the nice thing is
and not dry.
well, see, you gotta like I live in Houston,
Okay.
so Houston is literally built on a swamp, like just like New York, everything around the coast, the Gulf, is a swamp. So yeah, I can't remember. Back in school, I learned about it, but they brought in like 2 billion tons of rock and fill dirt to prop up the city as it was started to build, because the inner city was on pretty dry land, but as it grew out, they wanted to get closer to the coast, and they literally just started bringing in land. I really think West Texas is flat because
They took it all.
because of Houston. But no, as you go out west, obviously towards Arizona and all that, and Nevada, it gets much drier. But around the coast, just like Mississippi, Louisiana, even Alabama, Florida, you live in the humidity can get terrible down there. So it's just the way it is. But you also have the payoff of, yeah, this was a hard winter. This 47 days, it was a terrible winter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it has draft, but Austin is like the bluest city in the red state of Texas. You know, you'll have Keep Austin Weird,
Yeah.
and Austin City Lights, and it brings a very artistic vibe, and that's kind of what you're seeing. I would suggest you, if nothing else, you should definitely try it out. Like go down for a week or two and just see what it, because most people say if you're like what I think you are like, once you get down there, you're not going to leave. So it's kind of cool. You should at least go and visit it. So shout out to Austin.
I've heard that, and I've
Invite me and I'll come do a podcast there at Franklin's Barbecue, because it's freaking phenomenal there. I'm telling you now.
We should take a tour. We've
Road
talked
trip.
about putting grabbing 3 or 4 musicians.
Yeah.
And
going.
taking a tour, yeah, but
We
of
do it.
different locations with the same 3, and then nobody has to play a whole show. Like you can do
Yeah,
writers in the
of
round
course.
kind of thing, and one can run sound for you can
That'd be
take
freaking
turns.
awesome.
Yeah.
We could take a like a drummer, like a really good drummer, like my drummer Nate Dean with South 44, play anything, and he has electronic set. So literally, he could kind of go and play drums for anybody, like that wanted drums on their stuff, or just add it to it, and that'd be really cool.
Yeah,
because
and
then you have more than just
same
a
people,
guitar.
and you travel together, and you collaborate. You know, like
That'd be awesome.
somebody can pick up lead on other people's songs.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Wouldn't that
I'd
be
be up for
great?
that. I make my own schedules at B&B Motors, so
We need to start planning now, and then next summer,
do a summer tour.
tour.
I'm in for it
Yeah,
Who knows what I'm doing next summer?
for show.
you're touring with us.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go. Sounds
Judy
good.
works out of town most of the weeks now, so like do like a go hit a Thursday, a Friday, and a Saturday, and come back home on Sunday or something like that.
That'd be fun.
Do that for like 2 or 3 weeks in a row. That'd be fun. I'd be up for it.
Yeah.
I'll practice for that.
That's what it takes.
That's what it takes. So Mandy, what about you? Same question. Like within 5 years, you can give me kind of a broad or I know.
In 5 years, I'll be 40.
Congratulations.
Cheers.
In -2 years.
I'm sorry I was born late.
In
Right, you
-7
should
years.
be.
I didn't mean to.
Yeah, in -7 years, I'd be 40. Okay, so. Yeah, but at least you guys still, you're growing into it. Like me, well, that's not true.
Somebody asked
Honestly, you can admit it, people. I've never looked better. And that's not egotistical. It's just true. Look at pictures.
It's true. I saw that post you made, and you look fantastic. And good job.
You do.
By the way.
I always
That's
say
amazing.
thank you. I appreciate that. But I honestly, my wife made me more handsome because naturally, when you're around pretty things, you want to take care of yourself and you want to be pretty too because she gets all the fucking attention. Just kidding. No, but
I
wanted
hate to
to.
break it to you, but that will never change.
I know.
Yeah.
No, it will not change. But I wanted to look good for her.
Yeah.
And any of the girls I ever dated before, I always had this attitude like, if they don't love me for me,
Yeah.
but I wanted to be healthier because I wanted to be with her longer and be happier. So, look for that in a relationship, guys. You want some relationship advice? Find somebody you want to be better for. But anyway, enough of that stupid shit. But you don't really have a plan. You don't have a 5-year plan.
I don't know that I do. I mean,
We'll be together in 5 years.
that's right. Hannah and I'll be together.
It's all right. It's like, what was that one show that if we're each not married by 30, we'd marry each other? Do you remember that movie? I can't remember who was in it.
Yeah.
It sounds like a Dane Cook
No,
or
it
a
is. It's
Ryan
a
Reynolds.
It's a rom-com, and it's the girl, and then she ends up getting engaged, and she calls him, and he thinks that she's gonna say.
Yeah, because he really loves her.
Yeah.
Even though they're friends.
Shoot, I know what you're talking about.
If you guys know the name of that movie, let me know.
Is it
Colin might
Man
know.
of Honor? She makes him her best man or her maid of honor.
I think that is.
But
It's got the guy. He's got an accent, but he doesn't have it in the movie.
He's Irish, but he's not Irish.
That's
in the
it.
movie. Yeah.
He's the same guy that's in that Greenland. Have you seen Greenland yet? It's a end of the world movie.
No,
It's
I
about
love
a comet.
those though.
I did a movie
End of the
movie
world
review and
movies.
recommendation. Matter of fact, it's probably still over there in my stack of stuff. But that was never mind. Anyway,
Hypothetical stack of stuff.
well, somebody else called their stuff a stack of stuff, and he was a very famous radio personality that a lot of people love and a lot of people hate. So I'm not going to bring him up, but that reminded me of him, and he's dead now. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Greenland. He stars the same guy.
Okay.
And he actually has his accent, I think, in that one. But I was blown away because I never saw one trailer for it, never once saw one commercial for it. I think it was made for Netflix or Amazon or HBO or
It was
something.
very good though.
They're getting so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just told my mom and dad about it. I said, you guys got to watch it. It was 10 times better than I thought it was going to be. I gave it a 4 out of 5 on the stars on my recommendation.
Wow.
So, that's pretty high.
That is high.
Especially when like Boondock Saints got a 3 out of 5.
Wow.
Don't be mad at me.
What
Actually,
are some other movies you've rated that we're gonna agree or disagree with you?
probably disagree on all of them. I don't know. I take a pretty open idea to the movies. You know, it's like if it's entertaining, I still give it some props, even if it's a bad movie. But if I was indulged in it for an hour and a half to 2 hours, I'm still gonna give it something. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't know. You'd have to get my stuff over there. I can't remember any of them. But I did Boondock Saints. I did. Man, I'm totally drawing a blank right now. 2046, I think is what it's called on Netflix. Never heard about it in my life. It's an original Netflix movie. It's about a guy. It's about being in 2046 and they have no oxygen. like the ozone's gone, of course. And they actually, it's weird because they have to go to like ATM machines and they have to use their credits and they get fresh oxygen from ATM machines. They fill them up and that's how they get through the day and stuff. And if you don't have any money, you start to suffocate to that. But anyway, they come up with a time travel thing. They go back, try to figure out what fixes it. And totally out of the blue movie. I've never even heard of it, never seen anything about it. And I watched it and I was kind of blown away. It was actually really good. Another one was called Circumference. Is that what it's called? Around is a circumference. That's not what it's called. It was something like that. Crap. Anyway, this guy, something happens and this guy starts going through and everybody just starts dying around him. Radius. That's what it's called. The Radius. It was one of those. I was so close to Circumference. That's going to be number 2. That's a sequel. Circumference.
Diameter.
He's so big around that he kills people. Just be a fat guy. Do you know my circumference? Anyway, I could play that part. But, and then he figures out that he's the one causing it, and then they kind of figure out why, and it's got a little alien stuff in it. So that one was way better than I thought it was going to be, because I'm not a B movie kind of guy, but when it comes to Netflix and stuff, you can only watch the new ones as they come out.
Yeah.
So, and then you have all this time, and you're like, oh, maybe I should watch something else. Like Black Summer. Have you watched Black Summer? You like zombie movies?
Yeah.
You like Walking Dead? It's the most bizarre way of telling a story I've ever seen in a movie. It's kind of Quentin Tarantino-esque, Pulp Fiction kind of style, a little bit, where that kind of starts at the end and ends in the beginning. This one, it like has chapters in it. So as the first chapter will be about a certain person in a character in it, and then that person, like when it gets to the end of that chapter, if you will, the next chapter tells what happened before that chapter. And then the next one tells what happened before that. But then like somewhere middle season, it kind of catches up with itself and it just goes to chapters or just telling what's going on at that time. But let me tell you, for the first 2 episodes, completely lost. I'm like, what in the hell is going on here? And then it took me a couple episodes to catch on. But it's called Black Summer.
Okay.
Gave it a 3 out of 5. I gave the first season a 4 out of 5. The second season a 3 out of 5. Because, and this still gets me, the second season is during the winter, and it's still called Black Summer. Pisses me off. I'm like, okay, they missed such a great opportunity. First one was during the summer, Black Summer. Then the next one should have been Black Fall, then Black Winter, then Black Spring, and then they could have had a 5th season called Black. Boom. Right?
Yeah.
They can't rename it every time.
Then they wouldn't be able to market it.
Yeah.
They did market it anyway. It's on Netflix. Like
true.
I've never heard of it.
True.
So it's like they missed an opportunity there. Netflix,
True.
get your shit together.
Yeah, Netflix, we're going to tell you how to run your business.
Your multi-billion-dollar business that's taken over everything
remember
and
when
killed
you
blockbuster killers.
When Netflix used to be that all you would do is just like you'd ask for DVDs and they would mail them to your house.
You know what? They still do that.
Do they really?
They still, yes, they do. You can still get DVDs from Netflix mailed to your house. Yes, you can. That was actually a trivia question I did when I used to do trivia. Yep.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. I didn't know they did
So
that.
blew y'all minds.
You did.
Sombrero time.
Yes!
Tequila time.
Okay, so we have two things we could do. It's only 9:16, so
How long do we go?
as long as we want.
Okay.
But because if they get tired and cut off, we're still having fun. That's right.
I still want to know who the other 5 people out there are.
Well, I mean, I know
I'm one of
it
them.
hasn't
That's not
changed,
on
so
my
I don't know if
phone.
anybody hasn't. Maybe it's stuck. I don't know.
Is Dakota Curtis still there?
Yes, if you guys are here, just comment still here so we know who's actually watching.
Please tell us.
I hope Dakota Curtis.
We really-
I'm fanboying over Dakota
Right,
Curtis.
we
I'm
really
not gonna
want
lie.
you to tell us
The fact that he's watching my show, right?
who you are. I might have tipped him off.
Oh, well, I'm glad. I told him about it. I even begged him to watch.
Then you took
Actually,
him off.
I really want him to come and be a guest because he's so cool and so fun. I
Are
just
you
love the
still
guy.
out there, Dakota?
He's an instant friend. Still here,
Colleen.
Colleen Ferris. All right, thank you, Colleen.
Yeah, she's the
Colleen,
only
you
one
want to talk
participating.
about a party girl. Everywhere she goes is a party. She's the funnest person. She's actually joining my wife on a girls' trip this year. I'm fanboying all over this podcast. I love you.
Thank you, Dakota.
Thank you, buddy.
Oh, he is there.
Hi,
I
Sandy.
really want you to be that's my mom, Sandy. Thank you, Mom, for watching. I really want Dakota Curtis as a guest, so hopefully He will.
Dakota Curtis should come to the driveway drinking.
Oh
party.
yeah.
Yeah, me and him, we'll bring guitars. We'll play. We'll turn that into a whole thing. We could do a whole separate show called Driveway. Gotta think of a name real quick.
Driveway drunks.
Now it's got to have
It has to
something.
have something
We
to
do
do with
music. So how about Parkway, driveway, drinking, driveway.
Help us.
I gotta think of something. So I'm thinking on the driveway.
But it has to do something with
Yeah.
musicians.
Yeah, with something with musicians. So guitar parking only.
Ooh. Okay.
Don't really have drinking in there, but that's a given. We're gonna drink.
That's a given.
Yeah, I
need
don't.
to
That doesn't need to be in
mention
the name.
But you can
Probably
make it.
loses
Have you
some
seen those signs you
classiness.
get at like the flea markets that have like Harley Davidson parking only? They have a guitar parking only.
Mm-hmm.
We have that on the guitar on the garage door behind us.
And then we could have like
That'd be kind of clever.
all I can think
It's
of is
good
Guy
marketing.
Fieri right now, like the divers drive-ins.
divers.
First off, nobody should just suddenly think of Guy Fieri. That's
I
weird.
do often. So, excuse me.
That's hilarious. It's the bleached hair.
It's really. I've seen like the best costume I think on women that I've seen is when they dress like Guy Fieri. Just,
Oh no!
Definitely a certain type of lady.
just do the whole
Just
thing.
drop it.
It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be quiet about it.
Nah, don't worry about it. I've given up. I've given up on that.
an ASMR podcast
It's not gonna be class.
featuring Bruce Wayne.
Do it again.
Batman.
Nobody's gonna be scared of that Batman. Just say that.
Oh. What do you see yourself in 5 years? Defending Gollum.
Why didn't I think of that answer?
That's hilarious.
Yes.
Okay,
That's what I'll be doing.
So what I
in
was
5
getting
years.
to,
Defending Gollum.
somehow or another, on this
I'm afraid I'll be
winding
doing
this
that.
winding road, I was getting to. So we can do two things. I have 5 questions, and you can both hear the questions because I really don't care about your answers. But it's my own psycho evaluation that I
Okay.
do for my guests.
I
Okay.
wish the limes didn't taste like pennies. But
They
continue.
taste like pennies.
It tastes
Yeah, the
really bad.
aftertaste
I
is
have.
like
You want some moonshine cherries to put in it?
Oh yeah, sure. 'cause
Yes.
that
Okay,
makes
I'll go
driving
get that.
home.
See, this
fancy.
is
You're
how it works.
driving.
I am
I can
driving.
do what I want.
This is just
and
water.
you know what? They brought this
Here.
is gravy, and I got up.
These are trash.
Oh, I will say this:
Ow.
I fell down the stairs yesterday, and I'm really hurting. So,
Are you okay?
so all you're getting is
That's good.
I'll take it.
this is gravy. Anyway, let me go get some cherries.
Can you believe that I got a work text
Talk amongst yourselves.
while we're sitting here?
We're still.
I know we're still
Okay.
live. I know. I didn't say anything bad. I just said that work texted me.
I just felt like I should remind you. We did not pause.
Oh shoot. I'm kidding.
Oh my god. We have Colleen Ferris and Dakota Curtis and 4
Hey
mystery
Hannah,
people.
let's hear that Bane impression again. Oh,
Do it,
anything
do it!
for you, Dakota. I'm not scared of the dark. I was born in the dark.
It
So
was
she
way-
only knows the one line from. Okay, so you have to use the tongs.
Okay. It was a little better before the second glass of tequila.
You gotta cup the hands right. And then I can also do that.
Okay, well, let's not do that ever again.
Is that Bane as a goat?
A baby goat.
I don't know if I can do Bane or not.
Baby
Do it, do it.
Not bad. I do think that was just a burp. Excuse me. I don't really know.
I'm not scared of the dark. I was born in the dark.
It's pretty good. It's a little
Needs to
Alan
be a little
Rickman-y.
higher.
I haven't heard seen
Alan
that movie in like
Rickman.
6 years.
This is Alan
I love-
Rickman.
Oh, there you go.
I liked Alan
R.I.P.
Rickman and Harry Potter, and everything else he talks so slow that I'm like, could you?
What house? Okay. You're a Ravenclaw.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I have
Oh my
the hat and the shirt.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I lived in Orlando, okay?
I get it. I'm not mad at you. I liked Harry Potter movies.
I do
I'm
too.
a-
Luckily, I can say that now because when
I'm a
did what
huge
year did they first come out?
Oh my god, forever ago.
2000 and... Well, I mean early, like 2001.
I should have been.
Well, the
Yeah,
first
so that's the
one,
year
but
my
there's
son was born.
There's 8 of them.
8, yeah. I was gonna say there's 7 books.
When
and 8
was
movies,
Harry
right?
Potter first on the screen?
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
It's Dakota's favorite.
November 16th, 2001. The British actor J.K. Rowling. Make the Big Short. So 2001. You're right. So that was the same year my youngest son was born. So I can say I was. What was that? So that was 20 years ago. So I was only 27. So I can admit that I watched Harry Potter. I think I was young enough.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
2001.
2001. And I'm that guy that has to. If I watch one, I gotta watch them all.
Oh yeah. So I was a sophomore in high school.
It's a great film franchise. I liked the way they wrapped it up.
I was never a sophomore in high school, ever. So there you go. Some people know that. Some people
Well, the books are better than the movie, obviously, always.
Yeah.
makes it better than me. Someone who knows how to read says that. It's whatever.
Who's
I'm kidding.
time to read?
Look at those eyes. I'm kidding. I'm scared
The
of
book is
Mandy.
always better than the movie.
You think I'm scary? Look at Mandy's face right now.
Nobody. The funny thing is, like my mom, who's probably never seen that movie, don't know what Bane is. It's on a Batman movie. Mom, I'm sorry.
It's a good movie.
You have to remember though. So when
Oh, it's his
all the
favorite
Harry
line.
Potter parks opened in Orlando, I
Oh,
was
yeah.
living in Orlando. We had annual passes.
I get
It
it.
is so exciting.
My
Yeah,
son's
no, it was the
ex-girlfriend was a
coolest thing.
huge Harry Potter
Things
fan.
you can do.
I
The food at the Three Broomsticks
want to
is
go
amazing.
to Orlando. My parents took my younger sisters when I was in college, and so they went on spring break and they took them down there. I was like, I know, I've never been. I want to go.
Can I just take you? Can we go?
It's incredibly expensive, like incredibly.
I know people.
We're setting up a vacation.
That would be fun. Well, we've been meaning to.
That would be the most.
I want to go to Star Wars. I want to
Let me
go
tell
see
you,
the Star
yes,
Wars
it's expensive,
experience.
but way cheaper to take you than to take like four
Kids.
kids.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I'm like, yes,
Sorry.
I'll just go with Hannah.
Just tell the
Yeah,
kids you
for
guys
me.
are going to like a dictionary.
Oh yeah,
Like
we're going
factory.
we're going to the Thesaurus convention. You know,
Here's my dream vacation.
Careful how you say that.
Do you want
God.
in September, October?
This year?
No, not necessarily.
gonna
this
say,
year.
I'm-
just every year.
These
Just
people-
every year.
These people don't care about our vacation.
This has been my goal forever. No, they need to know in September and October for anybody who wants to have an amazing vacation. Disney World.
Vacation.
Vacation. They're having their food and wine festival at Epcot, which is the most
Whoa.
amazing thing ever.
I've been to Epcot. Yeah.
Have you ever done food and wine?
No, I was young. I was like 14.
They set up little booths all around the countries, and they each have for $3 to $5 drinks and food from that different country. So you tour the world,
Wow.
and you can pick up their little dishes. So you can just eat,
Wow.
eat. You know, like little snacky things
I get it,
all
yeah.
day. Amazing, and they're so they're generous with the alcohol for food.
I bet
and
they
wine.
are.
It's amazing.
'Cause the more they give you, the more you spend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you do that, and then at the same time, Universal Studios is doing their Halloween Horror Nights,
Wow.
which I've never actually done, and it's a thing I want to challenge myself to do, to do the thing you're most
Do you
scared
not
of.
like Halloween?
I've never done a haunted house.
Oh.
You've never been in a haunted house?
No.
What?
I don't watch scary movies. I've never been in a haunted
Dude,
house.
they're so much fun. Like,
Just so sheltered.
oh my gosh.
I went to my first bar when I met Keenan 3 years ago. Yeah.
Wow.
I went.
Well, she's a writer, folks. I mean, that's the life they live. These actually look good on me. Now I'm thinking about
It
getting
kind of looked like from far away. You look like you have a really
V-neck.
sick chain on.
Oh, I thought I looked like I had a V-neck on, and I just have a really good
Here.
tan.
I think you need some more.
No.
These are from
think so.
Mardi Gras at Universal Studios.
Wow.
Spent a lot of
How'd you
time
get 'em?
around this whole world about Disney, and
They just throw them. Sadly, I didn't have to do anything. My kids were with me. It's a very cool parade, and they throw lots of beads at you.
yeah, I'm on. Yeah.
And then your kids are wearing all these beads. And then if you're me,
It's
you
math.
keep them for 10 years, apparently. So
Keep
that
'em for 10
someday
years.
you'll be on
They're
a
just gonna open it and
podcast.
fall off of me. They're 10 years old.
Some of them are broken.
Still
Ew, you smell them? What do they smell
Well,
like?
they still smell like plastic or like
Yeah, they
that
don't smell like
oil.
anything.
They're petroleum based.
Excuse me. Sorry for yawning.
Oh, that's great. We're boring her. It's fine.
Spidey's tired.
Spidey's been saving the world,
You get more beads.
taking pictures for the Daily Planet. Well,
Yay.
that was Superman, wasn't it?
I think that's Superman.
I don't know. Whatever. Same story.
What's the best Halloween costume you've ever done? Both of you.
Halloween costume.
Wow. I think it'd have to be. I handmade a pirate.
Oh.
The only thing I didn't make was the mask, and it was one of the half masks that looks like silicone, so it kind of sticks to your face. Had a terrible nose and had a fake beard, a mustache, but with my regular goatee, it kind of went with it. and then I had all the stuff I clipped on. But I made the overcoat out of this leather I got from the flea market.
Cool.
And no, I'm sorry, those were drapes. They were almost like a faux leather drape, and I made a big old jacket out of it, and I glued all the edges together and stuff, and then I got black leather, and I made and I got old belts, and I made the bands across. And
cool.
So, and it looked really good for being like $9. That's probably the best one I've ever
Very
done.
nice.
Yeah, wig and beard.
That's
Had big
cool.
black fake beard.
I like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Love
What was your best costume?
I think God, this was forever ago. I was in like high school, but I was the devil. But I drew the costume on a piece of paper. My mom actually made it for me, like just
Wow.
sewed it. So it was these like red like bell bottoms that like
Wow.
laced all the way up the side, and this little crop top because I just got my belly button pierced. Yeah.
Yeah.
And my mom's like, "I'll sew you a costume to show that off." Yeah, and the top
Liberals.
laced all the way up the front, and then these are actually, I still have them. I never threw anything away. So these went with that. And then the best part about that costume is the next year, because in high school I would have a Halloween party every year. That was like my thing. So the next year I had a Halloween party, and a friend of mine named Justin Muncie. Someday I'll make him watch this.
Shout out to Justin.
Yeah, Justin Muncie. He was like, "So for Halloween this year, I'm going to be you." And I was like, "What?" And he wore it. He wore the devil costume. He was like a tall, skinny guy, and he fitted in it, and he wore my devil costume. The exact same thing, which...
That's hilarious.
Yeah, just kind of makes it amazing. I have pictures of him in it and me in it.
That's hilarious. Poor guy needs to eat more, I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
He
We were young.
we were young.
Must have been junior and
So
senior
you
in high
threw
school.
Halloween parties, but you've never been to a Halloween
I've never been to it.
haunted house.
No, because I was throwing parties at my
That's
house.
crazy.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, I've never been to I guess I'm not a big horror person. Like, see, like when I was like, I don't know, when St. Elmo's, or not St. Elmo's Fire, I was young when that came out too. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
When it came out, and Jason Voorhees.
Yeah. Yep.
Jason. So when those movies came out, I was young, like very young. And I watched them, and I literally laughed the entire time because I knew that it wasn't real, and I just saw the humor. And like, older people were like, "Why would you run upstairs? There's no way to get out of the house." And I saw that, and so after that, I just picked horror movies apart to the point where I didn't watch them.
I don't like jump scares.
See,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
And that's
The suspense. The quit, like you know, you're looking at a mirror and all of a sudden it turns back and they're right behind. Oh,
yeah.
That'll get to me.
So I kind of lied because I did walk through one haunted house once. I went to Halloween Horror Nights because my ex-husband was working there at the time, and his friend took me. But I didn't see like a literal thing. I was like this the whole time, I screamed every time they would jump out at me. You know, they like you'd be like, ah! Once you scream, once they call them characters.
Yeah.
Once one of them hears you scream,
Yeah.
they all
It's
look
a
down the
challenge.
line are like,
Yeah.
the screamer's coming. And then they jump out at you.
We went to a big one somewhere.
And at the end I came out and I like sat down on a curb and I was shaking. Like, it was bad.
we went to one. I can't remember. My wife's probably asleep, but we went to one with a bunch of our friends, and two of the girls, and this tells you how big my back is. Two of the girls had their faces buried in my shoulder blades the entire time. And I'm like, I can't walk. Y'all gonna have to get off of me, you know?
That's basically
Judy was
how
like
I
right
went
beside
through.
me, you know, but she was kind of, you know, watching and seeing stuff. These two girls were like planted on me. And they're just like, I can't see that yet. And then we got the worst part about it. It wasn't scary. I just don't like being disoriented. We went into this, like, it's almost like a semi-trailer. And it's got like a maze in it, but it's 100%, it's all painted flat black, no lights. And it's completely black. You can't see your hand in front of your face. That started to get to me just simply because I couldn't tell. Like, you can feel the walls, you know where you're going. But if you get into like a corner where you can't feel the walls anymore, I started like, and then I had them on me, you know, and I'm like, there's nothing to scare you. Get off of me. I can't move. And then it was starting to get a little claustrophobic almost. But yeah, so it was kind of weird. You find out what fears bother you the most, and then, you know, just kind of. After that, I stayed in a dark room for 12 days and got over it.
Yeah. I did that. Yeah. I did that to the guy who was with Davey Knowles. Bless his heart. But yeah, I was.
Shout out to Mr. Knowles.
held him the whole time.
I don't like him either.
Your favorite costume? You brought it up.
I did dress as Lady Freddy Krueger one
I was
time.
getting ready to say, if you say you're a Jehovah's Witness and never experienced Halloween, I'm gonna.
I'm a Jehovah's Witness.
I'm just curious.
I do
I'm
not
Jehovah's Witness.
practice holidays.
I don't like holidays or windows.
I don't like or mirrors.
Or mirrors.
Sorry, that's really rude. I shouldn't say that.
I'm sorry. What were you saying? What were your best costume?
Freddy Krueger. I dressed up as like a lady version of Freddy Krueger.
Wow.
One
Did
time.
you make up or actually like mask?
Yeah,
Burnt
I
face?
did makeup, and
Yeah.
then I bought like a little hand thing that was really cool.
Okay. Yeah.
And I wore clothes that I already had, so I had this like dress that was hideous. It was like black and red horizontal
Yeah,
striped,
yeah.
and I wore it as like my costume because
Wow.
I'd never wear it for anything else. And that was it. I was kind of like, it was like college version. You go out dressed
Sure.
as like something, but all the girls are like cats or
Nurses.
yeah, like something
devils,
like stupid like that.
devils.
That's a cool costume, but
Yeah.
like it
The
is.
ones you
mine-
buy at the
because my
costume
mom made it.
Because your
places.
mom made it,
I
and
have,
like
I have a really good plan for this year.
oh,
If anyone has a party that I get to dress up
There you
for.
go. So
I
we need Halloween party invites for Mandy and Hannah.
Yeah, yes.
I'm
I
sure.
never get
I'm
invited
sure.
to Halloween
I'm sure I'll be
stuff.
working.
Well, I'm gonna make Keenan be Captain America, and I'm gonna be Peggy.
Oh, that's adorable.
Oh, that's well. You'd make a
Yeah,
good Peggy.
I know.
Yeah.
I could pull it off and wear like little 1940s and
Yeah.
a little in the red lipstick.
Sure, you can pull that off for sure. I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
I could be like.
Hulk.
I could be all. Ow. Oh, get
You
that out. Can
said
you get that out of my back?
earlier in the night.
I
You
did.
said
I
it.
did. It's fine. So anyway, what I was saying 20 minutes ago is we can either. I told some people we might do. We got 8 viewers, so I say we do it.
Okay.
I got stuff to do for Goodwill trivia,
Okay.
Okay.
and if you guys want, you guys can help me read the questions.
What I don't. What is that? What
Well,
are we
I will
doing?
tell you. So we're gonna do Goodwill trivia with the lady helper version. So what I do is we're gonna ask trivia questions. There's only 5, I think. Yeah, 5. Good, because I only have 5 things.
I'm really bad at trivia.
I go to well, you're gonna be the questionnaire, not the answerer. So they have to answer. So they're competing for.
Driveway booze up on Halloween. Yes.
There we go. We can do that
Yes.
for show.
What day of the week is Halloween?
It's on a
The 30th?
Saturday. No,
Shut
it's on a
up.
Sunday. It's on a
Saturday.
Sunday. Yeah.
In the driveway.
We'll do Saturday, and then like it'll just roll into Sunday.
Sure. I have to make sure I don't have a gig, but we'll figure it out. So anyway, so this is how Goodwill Trivia works. For those who know, stick with me. For those who don't, listen up. So we're gonna read trivia questions, and then we're each gonna take a turn reading a couple trivia questions, and then the first person that comments the correct answer. So even if you're 10 seconds after somebody, the first person that gets the correct answer wins a prize that I got from Goodwill Trivia or Goodwill,
Okay.
the Goodwill store.
We win a prize.
They win prize.
They win a prize.
They win
I
prize.
want to win a prize.
Not yet. The prize is
Not yet.
You
You'll
guys
have
will
to-
shine cherries.
You'll have to wait until you're watching one time, and then you can play.
Okay.
So anyway, it's real simple. Some of the questions are multiple choice, some of them aren't, but it's very simple. I'm going to read the question a couple times, give you, and then read the answers. You're going to get a chance to answer the correct answer. I don't care how you figure it out. If you Google it, that's up to you. I hope you're just smart enough to know. It's not that hard, trust me. And then the first person that gets it right gets an awesome prize, and then I will get it to them eventually. I still have stuff out there from like last year that people still haven't picked up or haven't got to them. But either way, their names are still on it, and you will get it. Timothy
This
Cooper.
is my kind of business model.
Yeah. Luckily, I'm not making any money out of this, so it's like I'm spending money. So,
I am familiar with this concept.
okay, cool. Are you guys ready for Goodwill Trivia? Make sure you guys are sharing this so other people can jump on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes. So right now, go and share it. So that way, more viewers hopefully jump on for Goodwill Trivia because it's always better when we have a lot of people playing. Isn't that fun?
Okay, I'm driving.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about nothing.
I didn't say anything.
Made a face.
5 minutes is just a really long time.
It's not a really.
It's not a long time here.
It could be a long time. I mean, we can get a lot more.
Tell
viewers
one
in 5
story,
minutes.
and in 5 minutes is over.
We could get a lot more viewers in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
It could jump to 14. Who knows?
That's
It could
what
not
I'm
move.
saying.
We could lose one. I don't know.
Don't assume I'm negative.
Yeah, Dakota Curtis has 5 billion fans. He should
At
be able.
least.
At least.
Dakota.
I'm one of them. So
Now we're gonna look later and see if you shared it. So
yeah,
you better be sharing it.
better be sharing.
We're watching.
Yo, boy. Better be right now, see,
Bane is watching.
Right now.
Now I really
Right
do
now, I
look
only
like-
showed 2 shares.
I do.
Out of those 7 people had only shared twice. So that should jump up when people are
Exactly.
sharing the podcast.
All 8 of you.
That's oh, see right there, it
I'm
just
not
jumped up.
watching anymore.
Boom.
So
One more view.
all 8 of you are gonna share it right now.
This is the
Music,
hardest
da, 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 da. Is that Jeopardy?
Actually, I have a thing. I'm glad you said that.
Da, da, da,
Don't do that.
da, da.
That's copywritten.
Oh shoot! Sorry.
Yeah, don't do that.
Sorry. The Facebook will take it down.
They will get us for
Oh,
that.
somebody shared it. Thank you.
Thank you. See, that's what I'm talking about.
One.
I was saying with this like Stitch headband, when you can't see
Duet.
the ears, it really does look like I am a member of some like I'm
Sound Clan
easy.
Posse.
Estabrook stands for
See, my nickname in Michigan is Easy. That's what they call me up there.
That's fine.
Which we had one person watching earlier. I hope Billy's still on watching. I don't know. Mom
Thank
shared.
you.
Thank you, Mom. And Colleen shared. So that's 2 right there. So it'll jump. But anyway, all right. I do have an intro. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put on the little graphic, and I'm gonna play the song that you guys know and love. These are all original songs. I'm gonna just put it here. Maybe you can hear it. All right.
I'll listen with my
Okay.
ears.
Let me find it. I can't see shit.
That cherry sure tastes like moonshine.
Good thing I'm driving.
All right, here it goes.
Better
There's the
than
graphic. Boom! Look at that.
Lime.
Look, it also says this game has no affiliation with the actual Goodwill stores. Just so to make sure people know
Very
that.
good.
I'm spending money at Goodwill to do this, so it's
you
fine.
guys are like in the sides of the screen.
Yeah, I didn't make it big enough. It's all right.
No, but I want to like. There we go.
Let me see.
Goodwill Trivia. Goodwill Trivia.
Thank you. Snake killers. Keenan's back.
Game's back.
Finally,
Right? He missed.
I've been holding
all
the show.
good parts.
I hope you saw my awesome graphics, Keenan, that I'm doing. I'm trying to match you guys. Okay, so welcome to Will Dance with Gravy podcast. Larry Camlin, and we are now doing Goodwill Trivia. I hope you guys are ready and got your brain caps on, thinking caps on, not brain caps. You knew what I meant. Oh well. Anyway,
Do you
I
want
got
a
some
brain
awesome
cap?
gifts.
I bet
Okay.
I have one in my bag.
all right. So who do you guys want? I'll read the first one so you kind of see how it works.
Okay.
All right. So remember, the first one who gets it right gets the prize, and if after you win once, you're out. Okay. That way we don't get the same person winning.
She's putting your thinking cap on.
Oh, I got a brain cap now. Oh my God. I need to start reading the Quran. Shalom. Mandy's gone now. She's on the floor. This is the most colorful Jewish cap I've ever seen.
Oh my goodness.
Either that or I should be working at Bob's Burgers. Didn't they wear these? Look out. What do you want, man? Okay, so anyway, so here goes the first question and Goodwill Trivia. Mandy's back. All right, here we go. Question 1. Who won the most tennis Grand Slam titles? Was it Venus Williams or Serena Williams? All you have to do is write in Venus or Serena to get the correct answer. One more time. Who has won more tennis Grand Slam titles? Venus Williams or Serena Williams? You can't say one of the Williams sisters. That's not going to be the correct answer. Okay? So just answer Venus or Serena. Okay? First person gets it right wins an amazing prize that I picked up for under the $5 at Goodwill Trivia.
Cool.
Or Goodwill. They should change the name of their place. All right, I'm waiting for the comments to roll in. It's going to...
Keenan,
I don't know who that is.
that is not a real answer.
He's clearly not actually watching.
Yeah. What does it say?
He's not paying any attention.
He says possum. Colleen said Serena.
Possum starts with an O?
It does.
It does, but that's completely
I just told him
irrelevant.
how stupid I am.
No, it's seriously.
He's playing possum. He's
Yeah.
he thought you were acting dead. I bet that's what he was talking about.
Oh yeah, he's calling you out for being in a
As
possum.
I said, you fell on the floor.
Oh, I forgot about the delay.
Yeah,
that was
there's
a
a delay.
long
That's
time
right.
It
ago.
was literally 42 seconds ago.
That,
It wasn't that long
Yeah,
ago.
it wasn't that long ago.
it
Okay,
was a
so anyway,
long time ago.
Okay, is Serena right?
You know what?
Do you not?
I didn't write
I
Serena.
didn't write it down. Stop. Wait, let me look it up.
I didn't write. I normally
God.
underline the right answer.
A-V, the answer.
Oh no, I did right here. Yeah, no.
Wait,
Oh, but
A,
I didn't.
Venus,
Yeah,
or B,
but I didn't do
Eric, this doesn't make any sense.
Okay, so this is my editor did not clear this part, so we're gonna look it up to make sure. We got one answer, Serena. That's so they probably all Googled it by now, and they probably all know the correct answer. But I think
In 40 seconds.
that's actually right.
That is correct.
Serena, Colleen got it right with Serena. Thanks for knowing more about this than I do.
Serena has won 73 titles, whereas Venus has won 49
The Grand Slams.
Grand Slams. That's
You gotta look up Grand Slams. Who's had more Grand Slams, Venus or Serena Williams? You don't have a voice to talk. You text faster to talk though.
Yeah. I don't.
Good time for me to think.
Still Serena Williams.
Yeah, still Serena. I thought it was.
She's won a total of 23 Grand Slam tournament victories.
There you go.
a lot.
Boom. That's a lot. Good job for Serena. All right, and good job for Colleen. This is ridiculous. Good job for Colleen.
You're a minion, actually, is what it is.
Is that what it is?
His
And
head
I
is
think
slightly
Colleen's
bigger
gonna
than a
love
7-year-old's.
this prize because she has some boys that temporarily
I
sometimes
can't
live at her
anymore.
house.
I'm gonna die.
Thank you. Oh, see, it's backwards. So I always mess my hair up when I go around. Anyway, so Colleen won the first question. Here is your prize from Goodwill Trivia. This is a basketball wastebasket. Yes, that's right. You can put this in a
How
boy's room or whatever.
fun.
And you could practice throwing your stuff in it. Ow, psh. Go ahead. Look at that. 2 points. And that's probably where that should go.
Hey.
All right, you can keep it. She wears that certain times. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, see what I mean? $3, $2.99 right there. I hope you like that, Colleen. Let me know if you do. If you don't, that's too bad. You can put it in your garage, throw cans in it, whatever you want to do. But with Space Jam being so popular right now, I mean, I thought this was a great idea, you know. And you can regift it if you want. I really don't care. So there's what Colleen won, this awesome basketball net trash can. Isn't that awesome?
It's beautiful.
That's the kind of stuff you can guys
I'm
get at Goodwill.
so jealous.
Yeah. All right. Okay, who wants to read number 2? This one, see how the answers I underlined? So, all right, there you go. Oh, well, you know what? This one should go to,
Oh, I saw.
this one should go to her.
Yeah.
Because it's got something about something in it that you already know, probably.
I do. I
Number
know
2.
that.
There you go.
Okay.
Speak up, close.
Okay. Well, I don't know. What was the first feature-length animated movie ever released?
Hold that down.
And then do I read the options? Or
Yeah.
you have A, B, and C. Okay.
Yeah.
A, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. B, Alice in Wonderland. Or C, Cinderella.
Now read the whole thing again.
What was the first feature-length animated movie ever released?
Answers?
You have to read it all again.
Yeah.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Alice
That was
in
A.
Wonderland.
B
Or
is Alice in
Cinderella.
Wonderland, and C is Cinderella. All you have to do
Yeah.
is answer A,
I don't
B,
know
or
that
C.
you said A and B.
I didn't on those because there's only 2. You know,
Yeah.
it's confusing, but still, these are A, B, and C, multiple choice. So
You
that's,
made the rules different for me.
It's okay.
I didn't. No, that's normal. The rules. Normally there's 3, not 2. But there's
roll
only
with
2.
it.
There's only 2 sisters. Blame their parents. Should have popped out a third one.
I will.
Yeah, you can hold it up because it's got another page.
Sandy
On it.
Hamlin's
No one's gonna see
answered
it.
Snow White.
Okay, well let's look at the answers. And what do you want to say? Because you did the question. Do you want to tell her if she's right or wrong?
Oh, is it just like the first person who
Yeah, the
answers
first
it?
person gets it answers with a right question. or
Okay,
answer.
yeah. Sandy Hamlin won it.
Sandy
It's
Hamlin
Snow White
won
and
it.
the Seven Dwarfs.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is the correct answer. Way to go, Mom. Good job. And just because you're my mom, I don't care because I make the rules. And we didn't collaborate for your win like they did on that quiz movie. So she still wins. So let me think. What's going to be good for her? I try to match the gift with the person.
Possums or marsupials.
Oh,
That's why he said possum.
possum is marsupial. Thanks for catching up with us.
Not me. I'm not an opossum.
No,
He just
no.
didn't.
No.
Keenan doesn't understand live stream.
Oh!
Call him out.
Literally 50% of what he does, but he doesn't understand it. Anyway, Here's the gift.
50.
Here's the thing for my mom. Look at that. You want to see it first?
Oh, yes. It says it's very nice little handcrafted sign. You can put it on your desk. You can put it in your bathroom. You can put it in your kitchen. It says, happiness is being married to your best friend.
Boom, right there. And they've been married. This year will be 51 years. So I think that is a true statement. That's what she won right there. It's a cute little thing. Like you said, you put it anywhere you want. It doesn't have a hanger on it, but you can probably put that on if you need to. Hang it up. There you go, Mom. That's what you won. Good job.
Your son will put a hanger on there.
One
if
of
you
my
want
favorites.
one.
Okay, good. One of her favorite movies is what she's saying. Fun being at the end of the stream.
Is he still watching it back or is he watching it live?
I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? This is our podcast tonight, buddy. This is the first podcast I've ever been a part of that Keenan's not singing. I love that guy, and he's an amazing artist, and you should watch the stream, and maybe you'll catch him doing some shows, doing some performing on the stream from Rainwater Studios.
It's rare, but it happens.
It does happen. But anyway, there you go, Mom. That's what you win. Congratulations. All right, Miss Hannah, Batman.
Excuse me, it's Bruce.
Oh,
You have
Bruce.
to do it in the voice. You have
Oh,
to do it in the
God. They're
voice.
not going to understand what you're saying.
Question 3.
Hold on, I got to hear it on the
Keep going, keep going.
Go ahead.
Question 3. The best
Just do it normal.
No, I don't want it normal.
the best non-selling Christmas single of all times is
You're the best sell.
the best. Oh wait, sorry. The best selling
Non-Christmas.
non-Christmas single of all times is A. Beat It by Michael Jackson. B. Candle in the Wind by Elton John. And C. Shake It Up Baby by
Beatles.
The Beatles. Jeez. Sorry about that. Okay, so we're going to go again. Question number 3. The best-selling non-Christmas single of all times is A. Beat It, B. Candle in the Wind, or C. Shake It Up Baby.
There you go. That's another 3. So you remember, all you have to do is answer A, B, or C. First person who gets the correct answer on my message board wins a fabulous prize from Goodwill. And these are amazing prizes. I mean,
Keenan's giving us a pay cut. Oh dear.
We get paid?
can't cut half a zero, buddy. If you do, that's like an atom, and that's like a nuclear bomb, man. You know what I'm saying?
I guess we just won't be
deep.
there.
It was deep. Anyway, I hope everybody understood number 3. It was kind of confusing there at first with the Batman voice. But anyway, we're still waiting. Direly waiting. A, B, or C is your answers. All you have to write down. Beat It was A, B, Candle in the Wind, or C, Shake It Up Baby Now. So, remember, it's the best non-selling Christmas single because the best selling Christmas, or the best selling song of all times is, of course, White Christmas.
Is it?
Yeah, that's why I said non-Christmas single.
I think that the second one would also be All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey.
It's not.
That's a crazy one.
It's actually way down, like
Really?
actually 5th or 6th, yeah.
Oh, way down.
Over, like, all songs.
What's,
Yeah.
what's number 2?
Number 2 is what they're getting ready to answer, I
Okay.
think, yeah.
Ah,
So
I see. Okay.
that's why I said non-Christmas. So
No one is.
nobody's got this. They're all Googling right now.
8 viewers.
We've got
Keenan's
45
just giving us threats. There we
Keenan
go.
said beat it.
Keenan said beat it.
Okay, I'm not going to say anything yet. I'm not
No?
going to tell you because I
Well,
want
wait.
some more answers to come through.
More answers are good.
Which kind of, hang on. Don't read our lips. No, I meant tell me the answers, not on here, like not the correct one.
I know what you're saying.
This is what happens when you work with people, man. They're doing absolutely fantastic. One of my favorite podcasts of all time.
This is really fun.
Okay,
I hope
waiting
so.
on correct answers. Are you? Yes, we're waiting on correct answers.
We're not
I'm
waiting
surprised he
on
didn't-
correct answers. We're waiting
We're,
on more answers.
Yeah, more
Yeah,
answers.
it's just
I'm not saying
fair.
beat it's right or wrong.
It's
I'm
not
just
fair
saying,
if only one person did it.
yeah. Although
Doom, doom, doom.
I will say the rules are the first person that gets the correct answer wins, and obviously one's been asked and we haven't said he won, so you know it's whatever.
I can't answer.
That's a great second guess.
Does that count? Can he guess twice?
He can guess twice if nobody else has, and he has guessed right this time. Keenan, congratulations, my friend. You are the winner of question 3. It is "Candle in the Wind" by Elton John is the best non-selling non-Christmas single of all time. Good job. All right, that was confusing as hell.
What do you get?
He gets, well, this is a good one.
He says, "Woohoo!"
Hear that? Hear the
Ooh,
jingle
clinky
ring?
clink.
So
Ooh.
I'm not going to bring them all up here.
I can take that for one.
He wins a set of 5 matching heavy glass mugs.
That's
5.
awesome.
That's what I'm talking about. This is why I go to Goodwill.
You know?
There's 5 of these. They match, and these are perfect for putting in the freezer. And when you want to pour yourself a nice cold beer, these are the ones you want to do it right there. Keenan, congratulations.
That's a nice
This
win.
is a big one. I almost split it and did like 2 and 2, and then kept one for myself.
Well, hey, we'll all get to benefit from those.
I know, that's what I was thinking. I don't drink beer, but whiskey's real good in a cold mug. So
Yeah, those
there
are
you
gonna
go,
live in
Keenan.
the
Congratulations!
studio freezer.
Yeah, we can even get. My mom does etching.
Ooh.
You know, with like some kind of crap you put on it. She puts the vinyl on it and then does the thing, and it kind of etches them. My mom could probably etch Rainwater Studios on these. Yeah, she could probably do that. I bet she could. She's good.
That would be amazing.
So could my wife. Yes, honey. Take them home and I'll throw them in the freezer. There you go. Congratulations, Keenan. There you go. That's one
Well,
of the good
Eric.
prizes. That well, they're all
Who's gonna
great
come over
prizes.
and drink beer with me tomorrow night?
All
What
right.
am I doing tomorrow? Oh,
We've got 2 more. Do you guys want to read the last 2,
beer.
or should I read one and somebody can read one?
I don't care.
It doesn't
I
matter.
could
I
read.
like. Yeah, let Mandy read it, and
Okay.
I'll read the one.
Mandy's a professional
Or
reader.
Whatever you want to do.
Writer reader. And you know, I'm gonna move these nasty limes right over here.
They are
throw them
disgusting.
right out that door.
They're
I don't know what it
so-
I don't want to make the raccoons gag.
When a lime tastes like pennies.
They're probably
but I
fermented.
imagine
The
it's
raccoons
not
probably
good.
drink it.
When
or
a
eat it
lime
and they get
tastes like
drunk.
pennies, that
I
is the
want to know.
funniest thing ever.
It's a fact,
All right, so
though.
just
There's-
say question 4, then read
Someone
the
Google
read the
the
question,
science.
Oh, this is good. You
behind that.
lived in
and
Florida.
then
I think I got it.
oh, there it is. Okay, never mind. She's
Okay.
smart. She gets this.
think
I
I
didn't
got
see the question. Sorry.
Question 4.
Question 4.
This is a good one for me too. In public places in the state of Florida, what's illegal to do when wearing a swimsuit? A. Sing. B. Eat. Or C. Dance.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun. So once again, in public places in the state of Florida, what's illegal to do when wearing a swimsuit? Sing.
A, sing.
A. Sing. B. Eat. Or C. Dance.
All right, all you can do is put A, B, or C as your answer. Throw it up there on the message board, and the first one that gets it correct wins a fabulous prize.
Regardless, I've broken this law.
I was just about to say, like, I've done all 3 of those things.
I have.
Well, yeah. Well, there's
I've
also
done
one.
all of
I think
those
it's
things.
in. There's one of the states. I can't remember which it is, but it's illegal to have a snow cone in your back pocket.
It's illegal to drive barefoot
should be,
in
because
Indiana, I'm pretty
you're
sure. Like, you're not
clearly
supposed to
intoxicated.
Most
drive it.
states actually, it's illegal to
Drive barefoot.
drive barefoot.
It's not safe.
Yeah,
But-
I've
Yeah,
never
yeah,
done it,
yeah.
and then I've. Anyway.
Yeah, and I think it has something to do with obscenity. Like, you know, they think back in the day a swimsuit was something you're not supposed to. Now girls wear basically swimsuits to just like jog.
Have you seen this, like, New York street style lately? People are just walking around in, like, literal bathing suit tops and shorts, and that's just,
I
like, their
saw-
look. They just go in public like that.
I saw a woman in Nashville.
Actually, I might have seen the same woman when I was working the box office. She walked by a couple times, and I was like, girl, wear the rest of your clothes.
Well, maybe she was out swimming or something, and then she just came into town.
Obviously.
I get it,
That
but like I'm
must
saying,
be what
if it's
happened.
okay for high school girls and even middle school girls to wear volleyball shorts to school because
No.
they are
that's not
literally
okay.
underwear.
Not if it was my daughter.
But they
Yeah.
do that, like on game day, just like guys wear jerseys. They
Yeah.
wear their uniforms to
Thank
school.
God I have boys.
That's what I say, because I would totally be in jail.
My
I
dad
would
has 3 girls. I'm
be like,
he's
no.
not at the moment.
No.
Yeah,
No. You cannot go to school today,
Literally
for all
panties.
I care.
They're
No.
literally panties.
Pamela and Billy
Ah,
answered B,
what do you do?
which is eat.
Eat? That's a good answer. Who else has guesses?
This is not how this is supposed to go.
How is
I
it supposed to go,
I
Eric?
just said they
Yeah,
answered.
but we tell people when they get the right answer, and you
Well,
said someone's given an answer, but
Maybe
didn't say
you
it was
should
right.
I'm
redesign
prompting
the game.
them.
No, I should redesign the guest. That's what it is. Listen to what I'm telling you about
But
the
we-
rule.
we brought
This was
you
in
biscuits and
this was
gravy.
in the list of things that you guys were supposed to learn before the show.
You didn't give me a list.
I forgot to print it out.
Yeah, there you go. See, we brought you biscuits and gravy.
They did buy me Mrs. Gravy, and I'm excited because I think I actually have a can upstairs, so that will be a nice breakfast for.
It's been unrefrigerated, but it's not gonna kill you. It'll be fine.
I'll just make it tonight.
Yeah.
I haven't eaten yet.
I would have cooked it, but we were so late.
No. I'm glad. No, it's fine. Just like this. This is how I eat most of my meals.
I make biscuits and gravy from scratch, and it's probably way better than that. But
Uh-oh.
I'll make it for the stream some night.
We're going to have a gravy cook-off.
Okay.
Because we have a family recipe, too.
Oh, I don't have a family recipe.
Well, but, I mean, if
And
it's yours, it's your family recipe.
It's hit and miss. Like, sometimes it's amazing, and then sometimes it's...
Well,
I
that's
really
gravy.
wanna open
That's
this.
gravy.
So...
No, you're not.
I won't.
Where's my dancing? I already
You missed
danced.
it. He
You
danced.
missed. That's right.
He was probably riding roller coasters.
Probably riding roller coasters.
Which
yeah.
is
Drag the
okay. But he did.
The top thrill dragster. Yeah.
Okay, we've got 7 viewers, and we've already said one guess, and we obviously didn't say it was the right one, so there's only 2 left. That's 50%. That's 7 people, 50% right answer. Literally.
Where's Dakota?
We should have somebody answering the right answer right now. Right now. It's coming across. Right now.
Come on.
Go.
Come on.
It's not coming across.
Say it. Say it.
It's okay. Should we tell them?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I don't know what we do.
He said what? That's not the right answer.
He's so confused. There's 8 people. 8 people.
Answer the damn.
Guess A, B, or C right now.
Just guess. We
Just
don't even
A, B,
Yeah,
or
you really
C.
just have to
It doesn't
guess.
even matter.
It doesn't matter if it's right.
What? He's too short.
No way. No way. I rode top thrill. There's literally no way.
Maybe he was too tall.
Hi, Sue.
Oh, what is the question?
In public places in the state of Florida, what's illegal to do when wearing a swimsuit? A, sing, B, eat, or C, dance?
All you have to do is answer A, B, or C. First one who gets it right wins a prize. Susan, it could be you.
It could be you.
Everybody else is totally confused about Florida right now.
Is it illegal in Florida in a swimsuit to sing or eat or dance? Hannah's
said B.
demonstrating in case you don't
She obviously
understand
didn't
these
read
things.
the other messages.
That's okay.
Clearly, it should be illegal
That was
in Florida
a great
to eat in a
message.
swimsuit.
That was a great guess.
It's
I feel like we're having trouble with this one. There's literally only 3 things to choose from, and 2 people have chosen the same one, which that's all right. Susan didn't read the earlier comments. Who's Susan, by the way?
Susan
Oh,
Paul.
yeah.
I just went to dinner at her house last night. She's a fantastic hostess.
Awesome.
She throws Sunday dinners for.
She catered.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, she's amazing.
Yes,
She's
she is.
such a sweet person. Yes, amazing food. She caters some of the shows at
The Playhouse.
At the
Yep.
Playhouse,
It
and
was
she does an
amazing.
open dinner on Sundays at her home in Nashville, and anybody is welcome. She says sometimes she has 5 people, sometimes she has 50 people, and she cooks and does snacks for everybody, and
good
just
time.
an absolutely fun person to talk to, and just the sweetest person who needs to guess another guess.
Susan.
Is it illegal in
we
the
don't
state of
cheat.
Florida to sing
We
or
don't cheat,
dance when wearing a swimsuit?
Everybody's pooping right now. I think that's
Everyone's
the problem.
pooping.
Everybody's pooping. They've got their phones just sitting there.
I want to wait. Top Thrill and Steel Vengeance both rejected me.
Yeah, it's
I
not
wanna know
because you're
why.
too short. I rode.
Hair?
I know
rode
it's not
that.
short. I know that. It was a joke.
Maybe they were too busy. Oh,
Hey.
Oh,
Hey.
we should have Susan Paul as a guest to make actual biscuits and gravy.
Yes.
I'm saying we should have a biscuit gravy cook-off.
Legs won't bend far enough.
Oh, well, I can see that. He's
A
lanky.
porch for Elle to ride? Oh, he's waiting on a porch while
Oh,
Ellie
he's
rides.
oh,
that was a
cool.
weird. That was a strange way to put that sentence.
Susan, I would think one more guess, and I think
did-
you'll
no,
have.
got
she
it.
did
She got it.
Somebody
No,
got it.
no.
Yeah,
it's not.
scroll up.
Yes,
Somebody got
go
it.
up.
Oh, what did I miss him?
They covered
You
the
did.
comments.
You
'cause
did miss it.
Keenan was talking about his roller coaster woes. Colleen guessed A.
Yeah, but she's already
Colleen-
won.
Oh, Colleen
Well,
already.
So now
won.
everybody
we might
knows.
have to move on to the next question. All right, next question, Hannah. Nobody got that one. Sorry, guys.
Wait, is that how it works?
No, but that's.
I don't know, but how else do we do it? We definitely just said the answer.
Yeah, all they gotta do is someone just gotta put the answer down.
Yeah.
That
right.
besides Colin.
Or we
Colleen.
sit here until someone else types A.
All you have to do is put a letter in front of your sentence. Hey, hang on. No, he's already won. I can't do that.
I know.
Wait a minute. What's the answer? There's an A in the word dance. I'm going to accept Susan Paul's answer as correct.
Yay!
Oh, look,
There we
Susan,
go.
she got it right. Oh, man, that was a great guess, Susan.
Batman's coming out.
Batman! Thank her, Batman.
Thank you, Susan.
And
You
after,
already won, Keenan. You're not eligible.
yeah, Keenan, sorry.
Perfect. She has like.
I know. I just, see, and I don't know who's playing when I buy this stuff. It just works out this way because nature takes its course. I'm just going to show you one thing. That's part of it, okay?
Ooh.
You get this beautiful glass lid, and boom, look at this. It is a milk bone. You don't have to put milk bones. You can put whatever you want in it. It's a little doggy treat cookie dish that you can set on your cabinets, and you can have your treats for dogs. And if you want to put a sticker over that and paint it, and you can put whatever you want in it. And I really, this is a really good one because this only costs $3, and it didn't have a lid. So I found a pot or a lid that works for it. It doesn't match, but it's clear.
No, but it,
so
does,
works.
it does match.
You can see, yeah. So it
Yeah.
works for, and it fits absolutely perfect. And the lid only cost me $1.99. So altogether,
Love
still
it.
$5.
That's amazing.
That's what I'm talking about. There you go, Susan. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you put your treats for your animals. I know you have a few of them. So there you go,
She has
Susan.
5 dogs.
5 dogs.
Perfect.
They are gonna love. Your dogs are gonna love me. All right.
What? I want to know what the dogs are.
We
They're
are
all
gonna.
like beagle types.
yeah,
I
beagles.
just met them all.
Yeah, she told me about them. Yeah.
Yeah, they're really cool.
So
She's
okay,
got one named
we got
Ryan.
one more question, and we're gonna try to get through because we're at 2 hours. So we're gonna try. We're gonna try to get to this question. So listen up, and everybody guess something because we want to get this one right. And it is question 5. It is our last question tonight. Miss Hannah Estabrook, go for it.
Question 5. How long is an Olympic swimming pool in meters?
Meters.
A, 20 meters. B, 30 meters. Or C, 50 meters. Again.
A, B, or C is all you have to put down to get the right answer. And if you've already won, I'm sorry, you can't win again. So we have like 2 other people that can choose right now because we've lost a couple because they're like, this is the most confusing thing I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
How long
But that's okay. We're having a ball.
I don't know who's
is
out
an Olympic
there.
swimming pool in meters? A, 20 meters. B, 30 meters. And C, 50 meters.
And if you don't know what a meter is,
Dun, dun.
Google it.
Batman can jump up to 20 meters. No, I don't know what his
No,
powers
he
are.
can't jump
He
that
doesn't have
high.
powers.
He can
That's right,
fly
he's
down.
That's the brilliance of
yeah.
Batman is that he doesn't have
Yeah,
powers.
everything he's bought with money.
Anonymity. That's
He's
his
just
power.
He's just a wealthy
Badass,
dude.
I guess.
Yeah, he's no fear.
Wear the
Vigilante.
masks some more.
Wear the mask some more. Okay, I know what he's into.
Wear the mask.
Mandy.
That's gonna be a permanent taker
I
over.
have a whole bag of masks.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, perfect.
Uncomfortable.
A, B, or C.
He's changed the subject. Change the subject.
Divert.
That's right. How long is an Olympic swimming pool in meters? Is it A, 20 meters, B, 30 meters, or C, 50 meters? First correct answer gets it. He said, oh, baby. That's not the
God.
answer. But that's okay.
Bye.
His poor daughter's probably on a roller coaster ride right now, and he's sitting there
Ellie.
sweet talking on Messenger. Just need a right answer. Oh, we lost a person. Oh, we're losing a ton of people here.
Oh, God.
They're like they can't play these questions are too hard, and they've jumped off.
How long is an Olympic swimming pool?
Either that or they're watching on their phone and they're jumping off that show to go Google it,
Yeah, probably.
Right.
and so they can get back. So that's okay.
20 meters, 30 meters, 50 meters.
That's right. Just answer A, B, or
Just
C.
A, B, or C.
At this point, if you just put A, B, and C, I'll give it to you. I don't give a shit.
Right?
I
He's
didn't
got
say-
a thing. He
Yeah,
wants
it's
to
not-
give it to a
I
person
gotta give it to somebody.
who
Yeah.
types a letter.
And I mean, these are sacred to you, right?
Why? You can have
I
them.
just-
What?
how about I just? And you're also gonna get a bead.
Yeah, you can give away the
A
beads.
bead, yeah.
You're gonna
Just
be-
one though. I don't want you to use all of your 10-year-old beads.
Right, yeah.
Susan
They've
said A, B, or
been-
C.
They're genuine Mardi Gras beads from
Genuine
Universal
Mardi Gras
Studios
beads.
Orlando, lovingly
Smoking hot gas
stored
in the
in a
cold.
cup in my closet for 10 years.
Thanks, Peter. 10-year-old beads that have never touched flesh.
Not true.
Now, Susan, I'm sorry you already won. I wish I could give it to you. I just need one more person to answer
How many
the
people
question.
won?
4.
4?
Yeah,
and
we have
how many
4.
are watching?
4. And they may all be watching. So at this point, someone gets it right. Anybody gets it right, you're going to get it because everybody wants to go to bed. I don't, because I'm having a freaking blast. You girls are awesome.
Oh, this is fun.
This is fun.
Yeah.
This is the best Monday I've had in a while.
Well, good. Thank you. That means a lot to me. It's a good time when you get together with friends and have fun. And if you'd like to be a guest on the podcast, just get with me on badfootentertainment@live.com. Email me what you got to show. Maybe you have a small business you want to promote, or maybe you have a cool event coming up that you want to talk about, or maybe you're Dakota Curtis and you're my hero, and you just want to come on and talk to me so I can just sit here and go, whatever.
This is how the minion hat's supposed to be.
That looks great. You look really good with that haircut. Like,
Keenan said B.
Right?
No.
and Susan said A.
There used to be goggles that went with it. But I think
Sandy
it's
said
grown
B.
up.
No, it's not B. Stop saying B. Somebody else answer.
Susan said A, but
I can be.
Now we're going down to 50%. So it's either A or C. A or C. Someone guess. C. Colleen Ferris. You won again. I'm tired of waiting. That's fine. Colleen, or maybe you are hungry. I am hungry. I haven't eaten yet. Mary said C also. You know what? I'm going to give it to Mary because Mary hasn't won yet.
Yeah.
And thank you, Mary Reed. She's my official, if me and Judy break up, she's my next wife. I have to, yeah. Unfortunately, that's the way it works. Yeah, she's a sweetheart and she loves me and I love her. And she also just won the 5th question. Goodwill Trivia. Good job, Mary. Here's what you won. This is very important because you have a lot of strangers at your house because, you know, you're that kind of girl. And this will tell them where the washroom is when you're done.
oh wow.
It's a cool, it's not a real metal sign, but it's made to look like a metal sign, and it says washroom. Or if you just do this, it says room.
Yeah.
And if you just do
Or
this,
if you just do it, it says shroom.
wash.
Just wash.
Or shroom. Maybe, I should cut it off and do shroom.
Shroom.
I would have people jumping all over for shroom. So there you go. Mary, there you go. She loves it. Great. I'm glad you do, Mary. There is your prize, and I will get these all to you guys as soon as I can, of course, just like always. We've given away. That is, I think, our...
I would like some spicy spaghetti.
She made some last night and it was really good.
It
was delicious.
Yeah?
I want to say that is the 35th prize I've given away.
Wow.
Something like that. It's close to. I'd have to go back and count. But
Very nice.
that's pretty cool. And she's also getting them bead, and she's the kind of lady I want to give these to. So, you know. So that one's... And you saw me wore it. And this has been in Mardi Gras, and I wore it. So, Mary... Sacred. You know what I mean? I'll put that right there with it. Oh my goodness, this has been fun. Thank you girls so much for helping with that.
Thank you.
Goodwill Trivia is always a blast here. Real quick, I always do an outro. If I can get it open real quick. It's probably already playing.
No, I hear it.
Wait, I need to work it. We get a speaker.
Goodwill Trivia. Goodwill Trivia. Yeah.
All right, cool. You guys danced amazing to that with no sound. I love that. I'm gonna have to get little speakers in here so you can hear what I'm doing. Eventually, I'm gonna get a splitter, and like Keenan has, and everybody should have headphones, so you can hear all that stuff. I'm working on it. I looked at one, used one the other day for that. I just don't know how to set it up, so I'm gonna have to go with Keenan on that. But I will get that soon, so all the guests will hear everything you guys hear. Dancing, I didn't miss it. There you go. You saw chair dancing, but that's all right. These have to be cleaned off somehow. I think we're done.
Cool.
I think we've done all the damage to our reputations we can do.
Yeah.
Thank you, all
For
of you.
one night.
Mandy's got moves. Yes, she does. All the people that stuck with us, thank you so much. Remember to share this even if you didn't during the show. We've had 4 shares. Everybody share it afterwards so people can still go and watch it. This might be one of the most viewed podcasts ever if you do that. So I think my record is 990 something or something like that.
Awesome.
So, yeah, so let's beat that. So share this like crazy and let everybody know that, hey, you wasted 2 hours of your life with these amazing girls and me. So real quick, guys, I just want to tell you guys about the sponsors, so I'm not going to go over them because it's too late. But just remember, you check out all the sponsors that I told you about earlier. Let's see if I can do it real quick. Okay.
Colleen Ferris, I will bring you beads when we
Boom, Roadrunner
drink
computer.
on Halloween. Is that
Yeah.
Judy Flores.
I'll bring all the
I'll
beads.
just put them all on here.
Susan Paul just asked
K6 Cut and Style.
I want food.
Color Street Nails. Don't forget about Color Street. Next time, girls will have to do the
After
nails.
party. There's an after party.
We will have to do the
There might be an
nails,
after
yes.
party tonight. B&B Motors. Don't forget about B&B Motors, where the deals are real. And also Nook Teas. Don't forget about Nook Teas. Check them out. Go and like all these pages so that they know you're watching. And it's worth giving me stuff, and I really appreciate it. Of course, don't forget about South 44 Band. We just played Saturday night, the last ever gig at Bargersville Bar and Grill. They are sold out to the Tax Man, and I hope the best
That
for
doesn't
Tax
look
Man.
good.
I just hope they
Up
keep doing live
there.
music. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I did it once and it really worked well. Let's see if I can do it again.
No, I can't. It's all.
Here we
push
go.
it off.
Ready? Oh,
Oh.
son.
Just hit me in the face.
There you go.
Oh, that's cool.
It works. Yeah, it works.
like
Sometimes it
that.
works if you can remember which way to go. Of course, like I told you, the other ones out there. Frenchie's Pub, thank you to them. And of course, thank you to Rainwater Studios for allowing. I know contractually they're not supposed to be doing any other thing on the internet except for with Rainwater Studios, but thanks for letting them out of their
Signed no
contract.
I
for
also
that.
did not sign a contract. So.
Not
You
a
did- wait a minute.
line.
Wait, stop. Serious moment. You didn't sign a contract? Okay. I did sign a release
I am
once
free as a bird.
because I was a performer.
Yeah, you were on the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he owns me.
Yep.
But anyway, thank you to Rainwater
Not me.
Studios. I appreciate it. You don't own nobody. That's what I'm saying, girlfriend. I don't know if I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Where is it?
Nobody owned me.
Same.
I need to make this bigger. Oh yeah, don't forget about Pop Print too. Pop Print, boom, there he is. I was doing this earlier. Where did I
Cool
do it?
setup you got here, Eric. This was fun.
Yeah, I wish I had an engineer so I didn't have to do this crap, but it's okay.
This is
Anyway, and of course
this
Rainwater
is
Studios.
kind
I'm
of
not
how I
putting
got
those.
started with Keenan.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I was like, "This is cool," and he's like, "I need help," and then
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
was
think how
there
cool it'd be if
forever.
somebody was sitting over here doing that for me where I wouldn't have to do it and it would just pop up and that'd be cool. So if anybody wants to give their soul away like we have at Rainwater Studios on a Monday night and come be my engineer, I'm sure I could. But, you know, the thing about that is all this stuff that I'm using, most of it I got with money that was donated to the podcast. So make sure you guys are throwing me a few dollars. I really appreciate it. It really helps out. I can't tell you how much. It helps out, and I can't find it. Okay, I can't see what I'm doing here.
Tequila. It doesn't have it, so I just put shots. I just didn't have tequila. I don't know, but all my friends are drinking like white wine, like classy.
Doesn't matter. You saw it earlier. Rewind it. Back in the beginning. It's at Eric-Hamlin-2 on Venmo and at PayPal. Badfoot Entertainment at live.com. You can donate to the page that way. I bought this microphone, that stand. I bought all that and yeah, with donations. So
That's awesome.
yeah, it's
love
really helped
that.
me come along. And I also have my mobile camera stand over there for
yes.
when I have to go to use my phone out. Eventually, I want to get a
Very
regular
nice.
camera that I can use, like you guys have. You know, the Trimble,
We have
gimbal.
a gimbal, but we just put cell phones in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna get one of those. That's a little old school, but still, it's still good. And but anyway, guys, thank you so much. I want to say a big thank you to my guest tonight, Mrs. Mandy Rozier. Let's give her a big hand. I know you're doing it out there. And of course, Miss Hannah Estabrook. Thank you so much, Hannah. Amazing people. You can see Hannah at the Playhouse. She's an amazing person that does that stuff there. And of course, Mandy Rozier. You know, maybe you're reading her stuff all the time when you're looking at catalogs or magazines and all that. Who knows?
You could be.
Who
Finds
knows?
us on
You could be.
Instacart.
She's famous that way. She's a very famous author. That's untitled.
I'll start a book if anybody wants it. It's not published yet.
I think she's going to be my ghostwriter. I think we need to work
You're
on a novel
ghostwriting.
that we talked about because I can't type. So I just need someone to sit there and collaborate with, and she types. That's what I'm thinking.
I do type
Cool.
real fast.
So anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. It's probably been the longest podcast ever, and it's been nothing but a blast, a roller coaster like Keenan's been on, or that he was rejected from
Doesn't matter.
all night. Thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate it. I loved having you. I can't wait till we do it again. Thank you guys all for watching. We'll dance for Mr. Gravy. I gotta do this too. Gosh, see, this one I need an engineer, man. I gotta
Is
get
there
to the
music?
outro. There
Do
is
you
an outro.
dance?
I do a couple little things here. Let me see if I can figure it out. Outro. Boom. There it is. Okay, so here we go. Boom. That's what comes up because my buddy was telling you about.
Also, doesn't matter if we do.
He drew that.
I like
Yeah,
that.
we can take it off. I'm just gonna put it up for a second.
Cute.
But anyway, yeah, where is it? Oh yeah, we're just gonna do. Oh, that's why I gotta change it. Yeah. So I do a song from the album South 44's album called Ashes. So that's what's playing right now. But I'm going to take this off because I have two lovely ladies on here, so I might as well show them on the way out. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Check out Rainwater Studios and, of course, Brown County Playhouse. And who knows, you may see these lovely ladies there, and they've been a blast. Thank you.